Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to everybody out there right now. Tone Bro checking in, episode 270. Pose.
Yeah, we back, man.
Yeah.
A little technical difficulties, but we back, man.
Yeah.
Kobe Day.
Yeah,
We
Kobe
back.
Day. 824. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to the statue. Shout out to the you know what I mean? Like all of that good shit, man. We did like the intro before and all that, but you know, big salute to Kobe, man, because that's that one still hurts. Polo talking about the parlays that he done missed and stuff like that. NBA is definitely a wild ass league. I feel like this is on purpose so that people can miss parlays. Like, no lie. Like
this shit be like, bro, do these niggas know that last night,
it gotta be rigged.
James Harden started going stupid in the first half. So I'm like, you know, I'll wait till the second, put a bag on that nigga. You wildin'.
Right.
Nigga, as soon as I put that bag in, this nigga stop wilding 2 points to the second half. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this.
I'm telling you, this shit, but let you take his under. He gonna be hitting fadeaway three, step back behind the referee threes, and one. Nigga gonna get 3 blocks. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, like, hold on, this shit got me high. Juju Watkins, what's the old girl out of you from USC?
Juju?
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna leave her alone tonight. She had 22 the other night. I'm gonna leave her alone. They had her line for 26. I'm gonna leave her alone.
Yeah.
Nigga, why when I left her alone, the bitch had 51 points?
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, this shit, I can't do this shit.
Nah, the gambling definitely it ain't for the weak.
No, not at all, bro. Not at all.
We live?
Yeah, no, we live.
Okay.
Yeah, we live. Nah, Juju been wilding though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
nah, she hooper. Nah, for sure. She hooper.
Like
Caitlin Clark.
Her and
Caitlin.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How we sounding, man? Hit the like if we sounding.
Nope. Wait a minute. Damn, did we? All right, we stalling? What's up? All right, hold on a second. Shit. Shout out to all of y'all that's here and all that. We getting the fellas together now, cause let's make sure that this is all together. But Black Compass Media, make sure y'all follow us and things like that. Make sure y'all follow us on the Discord, you know what I mean? Jump into the Discord and stuff like that too. I'm reconnecting my damn self. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, it seemed like ever since the homie MPJ made them comments about the women's basketball, like they kind of was wilding. Like wasn't it that night that she scored the 51? Like after
what did he say?
He was like, yo, that shit is whack. Like basically he was like, it's trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about women's basketball. They want all this bread. Like, it don't even make no sense to give them the bag. Like, who cares? That type of stuff. You know what I mean?
It was MPJ?
Yeah. Like, he was on, what's the show? Ryan Clark and those guys. Like, he kind of was wilding on the ladies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of was doing the... He didn't do... What did he say? He said basically, like, it's not... Like, it's just... You know what I mean? They was all mad at him. They just like, yo, they don't really support the women and all this other stuff. But, and I think it was that night after whatever critique he made that Juju scored the 51 or whatever. So, he said, oh.
Y'all hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us. They can hear us.
Yeah. Polo opposed, but audio is clear.
Yeah.
I think because you was just muted, but.
No, that's probably what it was. But, no, they can hear y'all.
Okay. Yeah, we back. They saying niggas ain't got no more money in battle rap.
Uh-oh. Let's get to that.
Yeah, I heard, man. Smack really showed how much he run this shit, man.
Talk about it, Post. Please help me out.
He got this shit. It was a 30-second clip. He got this shit in a fucking frenzy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro, that nigga is this shit. He battle rap. Smack said there ain't no money in this shit. Everybody going crazy.
Like, he said that. So he's standing in front of what looks like a nice, you know what I mean, area and things like that. And he goes, you know what I'm saying? This ain't really, you know, the YouTube ain't really paying out. What'd he say, Pose? The YouTube ain't
he
really...
got at niggas first. Remember, he had to address a couple of niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start addressing you niggas, son. Like, I don't like that. He got it. I remember because I think knowledge. One of them niggas asked him like, "Yo, what about all these narratives about you and the company? I'm gonna start addressing you niggas." You ain't see that part, that
Mm.
clip.
Mm.
Nah, I ain't going front. I had put out that smack clip because I seen Hip Hop Is Real. They put out the clip. They put out like a 3-second clip. I'm like, bro, what is y'all doing? Let me show y'all how to do this. Put out the clip. Shit go crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody thought smack whoop. I'm like, this how you do it, rookies. And then I ain't even see that. I ain't even get there because Smack went so crazy in the clip I had put out. I ain't even get to the other shit.
Now,
Yeah, he made something. He said, "I'm gonna start getting at niggas." He tired of niggas. He came at. He said, "I'm tired of niggas with these narratives."
uh-huh.
A nigga in this, he popping it.
Nah, you know, he probably could talk now. When you in court, you can't talk.
Does Smack have the right? Like, okay, all right, because let's really break this down, right? Because there are a lot of opinions, right? I was lurking in spaces. I was promoting cards, but I do feel like there's a whole different energy right now in the battle rap. You know what I mean? The community right now. After Smack makes that message, right? And Pose, you made a good point, right? Because when URL, quick time machine, right? Quick time machine during the era that we now know as COVID, right? Global pandemic era. You know what I'm saying? That actually coincided with the caffeine situation. It was kind of right before that, right? So they get the caffeine situation. You know what I'm saying? Now we getting free cards. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? This budget is opened up. You know what I'm saying? It was the PPP era. You know what I mean? Like it was remember people had the unemployment and the PPP. So everybody had all types of disposable income, buying tables at the bar and hookah. And the chicks was getting BBLs and all this different stuff, right? It was
yeah, they was going up.
They was going crazy with that.
Listen,
right?
During COVID, I knew the BBLs was crazy when I went in Starbucks and the baristas had BBLs. I said, oh, nah, it's getting crazy. I went in Starbucks to order a macchiato and I see nothing but fat asses behind the bar. I said, oh, nah.
Yo, a barista BBL is insane. A barista BBL is crazy.
Listen, these women, they risking their lives to look good. They risking their lives to look good. Cola, what up?
Yeah.
I see Cola here. Cola, what up?
Yeah, big shout out to Cola, man. Big speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. Let me unmute this nigga, man.
So
Cola, what up?
Cola, Chicago.
Unmute when you can, but yeah, keep going, Cola.
Keep
going, Tom.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that, you know, back in them days, right? This is when the budgets opened up. This is when, you know what I'm saying, people were starting to say, okay, like we got a little bit more money to play with. So everybody bread went, oh, Cola, you good? Let me mute Cola until he ready. You know what I'm saying? Cola, let me know in the chat when you good. But this is when all the bags went up. This is when all the, you know what I'm saying, people started to get paid more. And the artists, to their credit, right, they were not shy about it. Like, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, y'all can say what y'all want about caffeine, nigga. I'm getting paid. Pose, remember how they was cutting these promos? Remember the payment promos? Like, what? Like, they was wilding. So they was saying like, oh yeah, we getting paid more and all that, and you understood that, right? And what that did effectively was the entire industry. If you were contracted work on battle rap, you were getting paid more. You were seeing a bigger bag. You were seeing, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of guys that never hit 5 digits before that hit 5 digits during that COVID era. Yes, they did. Now, if you were a smaller league, you kind of felt the burden of that, because now a battle that used to cost you $2,000 is now $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. You know what I'm saying? Because brothers are getting paid handsomely. Cool. So now we see, years later, after COVID, after all the free content, we got tournaments during that time. We got the Drake card during that time. We got a lot of work during that time, right? We got a lot of work. Now, Smack comes out and cuts this promo about the return on investment, about the bags being where they at, you know what I'm saying, calling out specific people and things like that. And now the entire state of the game changes. And I mean everybody. And me, Cola, and Polo, been in spaces, been on Twitter, things like that. From the Black Compass media account, you see us retweeting cards and, you know, everybody dropping bars and stuff like that. But I'm starting to see now that there's a reignited hunger to this, right? Because now the promotion has to step up. Now all of that has to step up. But Smack doing that 30-second announcement, 30 seconds. And I'm going to let y'all know some behind the scenes, Pose and Polo. I'm going to tell y'all some. Y'all want to know some behind the scenes managerial work, how this is affecting stuff? Pose, Polo, y'all hear me? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Listening.
All right, so listen. I'm put on my managerial hat. I'm out here. I'm negotiating the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm negotiating the bag with one of my favorite league owners and things like that. I will protect his anonymity. I won't say his name, right? I'm negotiating the bag for, some good money. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm negotiating the bag, and then next thing I know, you know what I'm saying? He hits me with a link. I click on the link, and it's a link to Polo's page talking about Smack cutting the budget down. So now I gotta take a couple hundo out of the situation because the whole game is like, bro, if Smack set the budget down and they set the price out here, bro, you're gonna have to come down up off that.
Higher market is affected.
Yeah, so I even felt, you know what I'm saying, a residual, like I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm this is what we experiencing. You know what I'm saying? But
but the thing about that though, the small leagues, I'm not saying it's a small league. I'm just saying in general, the small leagues can't really match URL and be cheap because then, nigga, we actually are doing you guys a favor because you're a small league. Nobody really know y'all, or they may know me more. We ain't really doing URL a favor because URL is an established company that's been around for X amount of decades. Like, you know what I mean? They've been around for forever.
Right.
So it's like two different ball games. Like, you can't really like if I'm a battler and my rebuttal to that will be, well, you're a small league. I'm showing up. I'm bringing my numbers. I'm bringing my stuff that my URL, me being on URL, all of that. I'm bringing that to your league. So you're going to have to pay for that.
Okay, that's cool. But whatever that payment was, because now that influx of bread, that situation brought all the prices now, right? If Smack is where people could get the most money and that watermark is lower, right? Because the way most of these people work, right? And we just had Sharon up here, and he kind of works the opposite way. But the way that most people work is, all right, for the Smacks and the KOTDs and the RBEs, they got a certain price point. Now for your smaller leagues, they may come down on the price to do what they need to do to accommodate that situation. So the smaller leagues is like, okay, Smack is saying the bag ain't here no more, so y'all gonna have to make these prices more realistic. And there was an uproar. Just absolute chaos on Twitter. Just all the stages of grief, from disbelief to acceptance to, I don't know, man. I'm questioning.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Because look, because hip hop is real, they had dropped like I said, I don't know if I said that in the recorded one, the other one that was down, or this one, I don't remember, but they dropped like a 3-second clip, and I ain't see nobody really talking about it. So I'm like, yo, are y'all niggas blind? Did y'all not hear what Smack just said? I'm like, nah, hell nah, y'all gotta put this out. The nigga Smack just said the big bag is gone. Like, hello, stop what y'all doing. Stop talking about anything else. This need to be talked about.
Yeah.
Y'all wilding. And then he kind of said in the video, he kind of said that, the bags, that shit is gone. Like, that was the caffeine era. They probably, it's a different era now, and them big bags, them 50,000 bags, etc., is gone. But my thing is this though.
Yeah.
Who was he talking to though? Because look, I see hold on real quick. I see every top tier like, no, he ain't talking to me because I bring numbers. So if everybody bring numbers, we falling right back into the same trap. Like, who is he talking about? Because if all of y'all came out and said he ain't talking about us, and we know he ain't talking about is he talking about the app? Like the newer rappers not being able to sell or be marketable? Like, what is he talking about? It's a great question.
Like, I got some theories on that. Pose, you wanna address that question? Who was Smack addressing when he said, it's a lot of people that, whatever, and he talking about the return. The key word here is ROI, right? Is it return on investment? Who was he directing that message toward, in your opinion?
I think he's talking about like all the older vets that's probably not as powerful as they think they are when they ask for these numbers. Like
who?
You're not really who you think you are when you put the numbers at. Let's just keep it real. Averb.
Ooh.
Like the numbers don't match to the like.
You think Smack was talking about Averb?
I think he wanted that. He's in that
I
crowd of
think
people. Though.
I think one of the people. I think one of the people is Verb. I do. I strongly
Yeah, I
do.
think one of the. I think like that type of person, like Verb, like
I got a theory of who the other person is.
But
K Shine.
yep, I think he's in there too.
Wait.
Although,
hold on, wait, real quick. Everybody, we need y'all to hit the likes right now.
Please hit
it's
the like
almost
button.
150 in here. The numbers is going up. This is late show, but
yeah,
hit the likes, run that up. Wait, so y'all saying URL feel like if they pay a Verb 30, because this is what Smack is saying. If they pay a Verb, I'm just filling in the name because y'all saying a Verb and K-Shine. If they pay them to 30,000, 40,000, they're not gonna be able to get that back.
I think that. Okay, so first of all, I don't think. Let me be careful here, right? I do think Verb is one of the people that's in there. I don't necessarily know if Shine is, because my thing is that there are artists who do bring people through that door, right? And make no mistake about it, I don't think it's about the pay-per-view sales necessarily. I think it's about bringing out the crowds and justifying the big bags and things like that. In my opinion, and I don't even know if it's fair to Verb, but if you see K-Shine, if you see a Verb on a card, or people buying that pay-per-view, or people coming through the door in order to see them rap, in my opinion, yeah, very likely, right? But is it to the capacity that they're trying to justify the bag? It kind of seems like Smack is saying no. You know what I'm saying? What I don't think, though, and this is one of the rebuttals, especially amongst the veterans, that immediately the blame became shifted on the newer artists, and I didn't think that was fair. I did not think that was fair.
I didn't understand what Verbs. So I'm listening to Verbs, but I'm not understanding what point he's trying to get at, because he's like, I'm the artist. You like? I don't think this was Smack saying nothing about the new guys. Like I don't
think so.
What they got to do with the new niggas?
I don't think the
really
budget
has nothing to do with them.
I don't think the budget for the new guys is what's killing the ROI, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And now obviously we want, Smack and those guys to elaborate on that. But, based on what I know, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of like just ranges of what folks probably get, like I don't think that's the target here. You know what I'm saying? I do think that the target is more so the veterans. And I do think it's the guys who are foundational, right? Because as we talk about this, right? Because I want to make sure that we're very clear. A-Verb, absolute legend. K-Shine, absolute legend. All the people that sit at their table are legends. They help build this culture. They help bring it to what it is in order for people to get the bags that they were getting in the first place, right? So without the work of Verb and the Murder Mooks of the world and things like that, you don't even get to this point, right? Like you don't even get paid, right? And a lot of those guys, and shout out to Mook, because hey, I don't mind Mook charging what he's charging, because those Smack DVDs that got everybody inspired and everybody wanted to be a battle rapper, everybody wanted to do back to regularly scheduled program. Yeah, Mook wasn't getting paid for that. Rex wasn't getting paid for that. That's just what they did. You know what I'm saying? So they came back to collect that budget. Okay, cool. I'm not even mad at them. They wasn't getting paid for a lot of that early work. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. But I think in this era right now, that's why I said before, is the game on reset.
Yeah, but wait.
Sure.
But this is my thing though. Verb has said a year in advance he's not going on Smack. Like, y'all don't have what I want, I'm not going on there. So why a year later with Smack? Like, it gotta be people that's actively trying to battle on their roster, because Verb already said his last battle was the Mickey Fax battle. He not battling Swamp. It's not happening. He don't talk about Swamp like that no more.
Sure.
So who exactly is Smack? It gotta be
didn't
people
Verb,
on the roster.
Didn't they try to negotiate the Swamp and Verb battle?
They tried to figure that out.
I think a year ago, maybe.
They did. They tried to figure it out, and it fell through. And then you get the Max Out situation, which was, in the words of Truffaut, more lucrative. You know what I'm saying? And that made more sense for Verb to do. You know what I mean? But before that, because listen, it is what it is. I respect everybody, but Verb has been beating this. He's been beating this drum or whatever for a while, right? Like he's been talking like this for a while about the business practices, about the politics, right? Because the main question to me became, well, where does the blame rest? Is it on the veterans? Is it on the fact that fans, from what I'm hearing, the matchups that we all wanted, the matchups that they wanted, they didn't feel like that was happening. They felt like maybe talent was being forced on them. Is it the fact that things are on the app? Is the app the reason? Is that the real reason here? Is the $8 a month app the real reason why we're in this state that we're in? Seriously.
I think what happened is, I don't think the app is a real reason, but I think URL when they was on YouTube, they was a major algorithm. Like you could do reactions, hint J Black. You got Facebook groups about URL being on YouTube.
Sure.
With them, with all the older bloggers and stuff like that.
Sure.
So it was an instant algorithm. You had thousands and thousands and thousands of people talking about them all the time.
Right.
So when they remove themselves now off of YouTube and they take a portion of their algorithm off of YouTube and into an app, battle rap now loses an algorithm that was constantly searched all the time.
Very powerful.
Trying to find out stuff about battle rap and what's going on and why is this battle happening. They looking at blogs and different stuff like that. So when you take them off of YouTube and put them on an app, you now replace the algorithm. And I think that right there was a major. And then other places they tried, like RBE, talk about RBE, and a lot of these leagues don't have the capacity to keep up with these major cards every 4 times. Like they couldn't compete with URL because URL had caffeine. Funding all the major cards. Yeah. So they had, and we was getting that for free.
I like this round. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
So while RBE is charging over there, they're charging $50 or whatever the case might be weekly. Over here, you getting this for free every Saturday, consistent like clockwork. You either getting a card, you getting a tournament, you getting a breakdown.
Yeah.
You getting this every weekend.
You getting shows. Yeah.
Everything. So now RBE has to even though they have they don't really have the algorithms yet completely because URL is fully on caffeine, so it's free. But what happened is now when the caffeine deal started, getting old and they started pulling back and not giving them as much shows, RBE flourished because now they started charging, and RBE charges, and RBE is giving you better cards on YouTube. So it's like, on pay-per-view. So it's like, I'll just pay for that. And I just feel like that the algorithm being removed was like a big part of why battle rap is weird.
Absolutely, I totally agree with everything that you said, because we know that if there's a smack battle, right? If there's a smack battle that's at 1 million views or 2 million views, on the side that YouTube how YouTube works, right? On the side it has recommended stuff to watch. You get an RBE battle, you get a We Go Hard battle, you get a Black Ice battle, you know what I'm saying? All of your shit. And you know how it used to be back in the heyday. I used to just let my shit just play, because the algorithm would do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I get a nice little Charlie Clips battle. Okay, cool. Now on the side of this shit, I got Steams. I got, maybe I want to watch presidential dubs or whatever. Okay, cool. I could watch that battle. Then the next joint, I'm at Black Ice Cartel, John Doe with the great cinematography and all that other stuff. Then it may skip to a classic battle. You know what I'm saying? An old school, older classic PG type matchup. So now I'm watching, I get to sit there and just let the shit play like a real channel. You see what I'm saying? Like I got all my battle rap out the way. You know what I mean? Because of the way the algorithm is set up. And that's true. But I wish somebody would have asked. No one actually said that. None of the leagues, none of the people actually said, hey, not having URL on YouTube hurt the business, right? We've said that up here. But I've yet to hear a battler admit that. I've yet to hear a league say that as well. They pretended like, okay, well, YouTube is still here, right? And, that's just them, and they messing up and all this other stuff. But why are they messing? They decide to, monopolize and do what they do, because, as we know, the prices went up. And you could look at a battle that got 3 million views or whatever. That don't mean it made $3 million, bro. Let's get to that. These views, the way that translates to money, that don't line up like that, right?
Yeah, I think battlers, they gotta realize, like, even though the reason why Smack is saying if they go on YouTube they're not gonna get that much money is because a lot of the stuff that you guys say, like you say the F words, there's a lot of the stuff you talk about. You might talk about political. Sometimes you guys might, reference some political stuff or whatever the case might go on. Dumb stuff. is automatic. Like YouTube got regulations and shit like that. So your video is automatically not gonna get that much ads because you're talking about certain.
And that's got worse and worse over the years too, Polo. We've seen it because we've been around for what? How many anniversaries?
You can't even really smoke like that on YouTube anymore. Anymore. Like if they see you smoking a lot of weed, they're gonna put you ain't gonna be able to get all the ads you can get because. Weed is, even though weed is legal, it's still like it's still demographed to like a certain crowd.
Yeah. So they're not going to play certain ads on it
to market to product. Then
what'd you say?
Because I feel like okay. So the reason why I feel like they don't want to use the YouTube is because they don't want to give the algorithm back. Because boom, let's say they start putting out trailers. Boom, they putting out trailers. Sure. They're now making more people search on YouTube, and when people search their trailers, they're just gonna go to their rivals that's on YouTube and look at their battles. So I think
what if I want to see that battle that it's such of a good trailer? I'm like, what the fuck do I see the rest of this at? That don't even sound right. Like if I see a trailer for a movie on YouTube, I'm gonna go, oh shit, Netflix got this shit up there. Let me go fuck with it.
I feel like they don't want to bring their fan base that they work hard to put on an app behind a paywall back on YouTube. Like they don't like listen, if you selling work, right? You selling work and you got some shit going on. And you got go down the block real quick. Just go down the block, go get what you gotta get. And we gonna be down the block once a week.
Right.
And then we down the block once a week. But while you going walking us down the block, you noticing, oh shit, they got this over here for that, this right here for that, this for that. They got this.
I know that we run a business and we have a Patreon.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
We promote the Patreon on the YouTube to get people to come to the. Y'all not even making sense.
No, that's true. That's true.
No, because look, YouTube. They were on YouTube. They had an algorithm on YouTube where people search battle rap. They had a hashtag. You can see all their stuff. Once they removed themselves from YouTube, a portion of battle rap removed themselves with them off of YouTube. So now, when you start putting your stuff back on YouTube, you just putting trailers out there, but you're bringing your crowd that you work hard to keep behind the paywall back on YouTube. Like the reason why you can't really compare us and them to the situation because we never left YouTube. We stayed on YouTube. We never went fully behind the paywall. They went fully behind the paywall for like 2 years.
Yeah,
but them putting on there and what point was you making? Was they stay on YouTube?
I'm saying if they put trailers back on YouTube. They're putting trailers back on YouTube. They're bringing their people back on YouTube, sure, but they're also showing their people other stuff that's going on YouTube, like their rival competitors is on YouTube.
But what about the newer people that never seen this trailer? That's like, I want to finish this battle. Where do I go?
Yeah, but have they been doing that?
Nah, they had it, and this was, but that was,
can't really say
that was one of the things that remember when they first
do a horrible job at putting out trailers.
When they first when they first jumped behind the paywall, one of the things that we set up here on this platform was number one for the new battlers, right? Drop them motherfuckers on YouTube. At least give us a best of. I see they starting to do the best of stuff now, right? Give us a best of so that way, if I'm a new fan, I watch the best of, then I'm like, okay, where do I see the whole battle? It's on the app. We said that shit from the start. I ain't gonna front pose. That was the one thing that, remember, we stood on that. Yo, all right, if y'all gonna have the app, cool. But at least give us something in the public domain so that, all right, bro, like I'm gonna say some examples of some names. Say I get a Hansel battle, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he's actually pretty dope. Where's the rest of his work? Okay, it's on the app. So now I have a reason to go invest in the app. Now I have a reason, you know what I'm saying? Because before, maybe I don't know what the new situation is. There's always casuals that want to tap in. But if they don't got no content and there's no digital footprint, then it's tough to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand what Polo was saying in terms of, bro, them being on YouTube helped everyone's algorithm. And if it's a competitive business, if it's a competitive sport, and I know that my content gets the most views and I'm trying to get the most money out of my shit, and I know my fans are looking for my shit, yeah, they may watch a battle from here or here or here just because, you know, we don't got nothing to do. The battle's over. All right, yeah, let me go see what they doing over here. Okay, cool. And that's just how the algorithm work. But if I'm number one, I'm trying to get my shit over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take this shit off.
They're already number one.
I'm getting more bread.
Well, what's wrong with bringing in new people?
It's not
really because they're looking at. But hold on, they're looking at it like they're not. They can't. They're not bringing in no new people. They feel like they already reached their peak on YouTube, which is, for example, they was getting tens of millions of views back then. Battles that's been on YouTube right now ain't getting that much views.
Hell no. It's hard to get 100,000. Let's be real.
So they looking at it like, yo, why we already dominated in the era where you could dominate YouTube and get the most out of YouTube, the most money out of YouTube for what we're trying to do. We're not bloggers, we're not media, we're a company. We can't get the most out of. We can't pay the lights, the phone, the internet off of YouTube. You know what I mean? We can only pay one portion of the company off of YouTube. But
what's wrong with using it for promotion? You can't. If you can't use it, that's cool. But you can still put some trailers up of majority of the battles.
Because they're looking at it like YouTube is a competitor app for them because they have their own app.
Oh, YouTube, you think the URL app is a competitor with YouTube?
No, I feel like if they start putting shit back on there, they're gonna help other people out by bringing battle rap back to YouTube. They
are gonna help people out if they do that.
Like, YouTube is battles is kind of battles don't really get that much views on YouTube no more.
Hell no, and that's because URL is no longer there.
YouTube is the biggest promotional tool for battle rap.
But if I say, okay, Pose, there's two ways to make money. Either I get new fans or I take the fans that I currently have and try to get more per battle or per drop or whatever out of them, right? Like if I'm getting more money per fan, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's less people over there, I'm getting more money per fan. You see what I'm saying? So even if the reach ain't as crazy,
y'all want to keep this shit cult.
No, I'm just we trying to just break down the two sides of why they did this.
I don't even know this shit, and I just happened to stumble across a trailer that nigga wilding in.
But they drop trailers all the time. They dropped the Redemption 3 trailer. They dropped the Redemption G. They dropped 2 Redemption 3 trailer 3 days ago. Yeah. And then they've been dropping trailers.
But let's
hold on. They dropped the best of URL 2023 12 days ago. They dropped the rookies version. They've been dropping trailers every month. They dropped the T-Rex version.
The way they push the trailer, it'd be very half-assed. Like,
I agree with
I don't know. This T-Rex chess trailer got a lot. But they kind of do. But I just feel like, and then also another thing, I feel like when they put out the Tay-Rock, when they put out all them battles for free around the time of the holidays, I don't know if y'all remember that. They put the Tay-Rock, the Drake card, all that. I think they used that as a sampler to see what YouTube is like how much they can get paid off of YouTube and all that. And I think the numbers that came back possibly from that wasn't what they probably thought it was going to be.
No, but I'm with, like, if you're saying like you can't make no money, that's cool. Like, they should just chalk it up like we can't make no money here, but we can still use this as a promotional tool. Don't completely just I'm done with it. Like, I can't make no.
I agree with
crazy.
that.
The biggest website in the world.
I totally agree with that, and that's why I said in the outset, this platform up here always advocated for, okay, you got your stuff behind the paywall and all that good shit, but still give the casual fans something to be like, okay, all right, this is where battle rap lives now, cool. Because remember, when they first did the app, for a while, a lot of people didn't even know it was around because there was no promotion behind it, right? Which brings me to this other thing about the artists. Once they switched to the app, how many artists had, subscribe to where my content lives on this platform, right? I didn't see too much promotion from the artists, which I thought was fucked up because it's like, if they got me behind a paywall and I know I got fans, why would I not direct my fans to where my content lives? But and then also,
wait, hold on. They definitely. Sure. I ain't gonna front. They've been using the YouTube all last year. Every event they did, they dropped 3 trailers for each event. For the Homecoming 2, they dropped 3 trailers for that. For Traffic, they dropped 2. For Final Exam, they dropped 3. For Civil War, they dropped 2. So they have been dropping trailers. It's just they refuse to drop battles. Yo, we got an app. It's like Netflix. Yeah. Netflix ain't dropping no free movies on YouTube for free. They're giving you trailers.
They'll give you a trailer.
Netflix ain't gonna give you. Netflix ain't giving you no free movie.
We want y'all to watch this Griselda show. It's on they keep promoting it. Yo, here go the trailer. This shit about to come out on the 13th. And they got the trailer. Here it go.
The trailer. It ain't Griselda though.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying, like, if it's your product, push it. Like,
you have to push it. You have to.
But I do agree. I think the mistake they made was going all the way paywall. Like, I think that's the mistake a lot of podcasts.
Going full paywall. I understand that.
They go full paywall, and you gotta have some shit put to the side for your YouTube. Like, you just gotta. You should be checking every social media site. Y'all should have a TikTok. Y'all should have a TikTok circulating with some of the clips the same way these white European motherfuckers do. They got all y'all clips on TikTok getting millions of views reenacting. Y'all should be doing that. Y'all should have Y'all should be having the battlers reenact they battles.
But hold on, though, Polo, because I think you getting into something that I wanted to say too. I do think that we could talk about the business model that
cut me off.
But okay, go ahead.
Damn,
because I think that the battler part of this shit that needs to be said, bro. Like, I agree with what you're saying, because the battlers didn't take advantage of that situation. They knew they was behind a paywall, but they didn't the promo didn't step up. They stopped, in my opinion, doing the necessary legwork to promote this shit. For real. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't bringing their fans over to the app. How many times did you see them actually promote the fact that their work lived over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do that. They didn't fucking do that. So, I mean, and I think part of the animosity, too, is because, like, the overall, like what you said before, the overall game, right? When Smacking them left YouTube, the whole game suffered. So now battle rap, in quotes, looks less appealing because the other leagues aren't eating as well. You see what I'm saying? Once they left, all the fucking views went down. Go around and see how many battles actually got 200 and 300,000 views, bro. It's rare. Remember we used to be like, yo, this is a million view battle. Like, getting a million views used to be like, okay, boom, like, you really made it. Like, that was a successful battle if you got a million. And look at some of these niggas' catalogs. Like, it's people out here in the 2010s that would constantly get a million views. Like, that was easy. And that's just not happening no more.
Yeah, I feel like number one, they should be also they should be using TikTok. Mm-hmm. They should be using Instagram. They should be using Twitter. And when I say using them, I don't just mean like just tweeting shit. Y'all should be having somebody. Y'all should hire somebody, right? A person as their job is to just run y'all social media, like literally for 7 hours a day or whatever the time y'all need. They running your social media. They running your TikToks. They putting up clips of rappers. They doing the same shit these European dudes. I be seeing all these overseas dudes using these shits going viral with y'all shit. Y'all need to be doing that same exact thing. And then y'all need to be using y'all YouTube. The battles that y'all have on your app that you notice ain't getting that much reaction or is not getting that much traction, just put it on your YouTube. Like, if you I'm pretty sure your app has a tracker for what people are viewing, etc. If you notice the battles is not getting that much reaction, not getting that much views, put that on your YouTube. Have that out there for the people now. And put clips of that on your social media. Yo, check out Eunice first round. He went crazy. Whoop. First round, social media, everywhere. Like, y'all, it's mad ways to work this. You just gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta. Yeah. I get it. They ain't they like LeBron in year 21 right now. They can show up any night, but most of the nights they chilling. Like, I get it, but nah, man, you gotta really, you gotta push that.
To your point, nothing was preventing any of these battlers, even now, right? The fact that if you're a battler, you should probably have a YouTube, right? Like, that's active, that has shorts of your clips of your. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do it, and that's free. They could do that on their own, just clipping stuff off of their own battles and being like, boom, here, like, take some shit off of Twitter, boom, like I said this bar, whatever. That's passive income, and that's promotion that you could actually do. They wouldn't get mad at that. They get mad at you posting the whole battle, but it's no reason why. Like, for instance, I'll take this as an example. Tay-Rock, body bitch. There's no reason why that body bitch situation, that round or whatever, that would be a fucking 30 million view YouTube short right now that Tay-Rock could be making money on right now, even though that was on the app. That shit is all over everywhere on Twitter. Every time somebody gets body shamed, like, they bring that shit up, right? And Tay-Rock don't see no money out of that. Right? Why doesn't he have a YouTube with his memorable moments, with his memorable punchlines, that's on battles that's behind the paywall, and at the end of it and say, yo, if you want to see this battle, this is where this shit lives, right? That could have been a way to move that product. You know what I'm saying? So I look, as much as I don't necessarily agree with everything URL did with the business plan and going full paywall, I do think some of the onus is on the battlers as well, bro. That's all I'm saying, my nigga.
No, you gotta do something.
Like,
niggas,
it can't just be, I don't know, it can't just be on URL. And then here's the other part of it too. When YouTube was free of the main league, what did the other leagues do in reaction to that, right? What did they do? They should have. I mean, shit. If my biggest competitor is no longer on the block, what am I gonna do on the block, Polo? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's up to me now to monopolize on that situation, and it wasn't that.
But I will say this though. The battlers definitely do got to take a majority of the blame. Like, to be honest with you,
okay.
like during the COVID era, y'all completely fumbled that COVID era bag, with the exception of like some of the people that had like some of the premier DNA, the jazz surf, like some of the people that had like some of the premiere shows, with the exception of them. But a lot of y'all was going live in the morning, frying breakfast in your living room, talking about I gotta get my caffeine hours. A lot of y'all was live with your curtains on the wall.
Oh, he cooking today. Let me move out the way.
A lot of y'all was drinking on this shit. A lot of y'all was playing video games, doing fucking shit in the background when the shit was live. Like, y'all was taking that shit like it was a lot unprofessional. Like, you know what I mean? If you getting booked by a streaming service, my man, pay for some equipment, get a background, get a green screen. It's $30 off Amazon. Get a microphone. It's fucking $25 off Amazon.
There it is.
Get a nice background. Get a setting in your crib where you're designated just for this. Like, come on, y'all in live with your living room. You got your curtains all dirty. Like, niggas was doing a lot during that caffeine era if we really sit here and break it down. So if I'm an investor, I'm looking at all that. I'm looking at how y'all not taking my. I'm listening how y'all talk about caffeine. Yo. Oh shit! I forgot. I gotta do my hours. Yo, come pull up over here real quick. I gotta do my hours, y'all. Pull up real quick.
When you take it as I gotta do my hours instead of like, this is a business, like, that's when it get nasty.
That's real, bro. My man is shooting all greens a day.
No,
Go ahead,
I'm just
Polo.
saying, like, niggas gotta really like that. That was like, niggas gotta really understand business. Like, yo, that is not professional, bro. Like, I'm being honest. Like, it's cool you getting a bag from somebody, but they giving you money for a service. You know, you gotta deliver on that service. Now, after you deliver on that service, you can do whatever you want, but you gotta make sure you delivering on your investment. You know what I mean? They're investing in you. You know what I mean? You guys are investments for them. Like, and y'all got to look at it like that. Some people was like, a lot of them, the top tiers was, though, I will say, but a lot of people was doing a lot of different shit on cat. Like, they was doing too much on caffeine.
And I say, so in this vein, we'll shout out the top tiers, the jazzes and the surfs and the DNAs. And I also, listen, man, I don't care what y'all say. Easy the Block Captain. Got to shout him out. Got to shout out Mike P. You know what I'm saying? That really took advantage of that platform. Emerson Kennedy. They you know what I'm saying? Like, they really took advantage of that situation and they made the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it doesn't apply to everyone, but if you're gonna set up something to where you want people to see your content, you can never stop promoting. And that's the part that is like, how do we get here? I think we got lazy on promotion. And there were a lot of battles that were going on, but we like the stories, bro, the storylines, bro. Like, listen, my G, like I think everyone can, like, people can rap really well. I don't think the quality of battle rap has gone down from an MC like standpoint, but what is the story that we buying into? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we compelled to watch this shit? What are you giving me besides the fact that you could rap good and your opponent can rap good? Okay, that's fine. But where's the selling points? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that only happens through promotion. You know what I'm saying? What Easy was doing, what Goods was doing, what Surf was doing, where they was talking about different matchups or talking about different topics and connecting with they fans. And you know, us fans, we like, bro, we want to see you battle him. And now we got a storyline. And now it makes sense when you step outside. It's not just, all right, throw some names in the hat and you can rap and let's just see it. Like, that's not the way to go, in my opinion. And then also, like, the tournaments kind of save people in that regard. Because if it's a tournament, that's a built-in storyline. Cool. But outside of that, why are we compelled to see other matchups? We weren't getting that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before Caffeine, they kind of organically sold us certain matchups. So in fans' head, the whole idea of things making sense, that was a lot easier back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit just made sense. Yo, he just went crazy in the last joint. He just went crazy in the last one. They both promoting. They cutting promos. Yo, let's see the matchup. Boom. Book it. You know what I mean? That mentality ran out too.
And also, it got too much. Like, I get it. Like, you know, you got some rap. You know, some rappers, some battle rappers was blessed with like, you know, the gift of gab. Like you got certain brag, like that was his rollout. Listen, I get paid this, I get paid. Everybody started like doing this. Yo, man, I get paid for it. Like niggas started bragging about the money too much instead of focusing on why they got the money. Like y'all got the money for rapping. You know what I mean? Niggas in face off eating and shit. Niggas talking about, well, shit, I got 40K for this, man. I got this. Like it just got too much about, you know what I mean, the money. I feel like and more. I feel like if they would have just focused more on the raps, the storylines, building shit, going back and forth, doing all that, I think that would have, you know what I mean? I think Caffeine would have probably been more happy to reinvest or to, you know, keep pushing forward. But I just feel like it was just a combination of a lot of shit, man. I'm looking at like the shows. I'm looking at then also I ain't gonna front now. This is where the culture take a blame. We kind of because we kind of was killing the app. Like we like yo, this we was killing that shit. I wasn't really killing it. I'm being honest. I thought y'all niggas was crazy. I'm like, me and Cola was saying a lot during COVID, like, nigga, we getting free battles. Like, we getting shit every week. Like, are y'all crazy? Niggas was killing that shit. And it's like, I feel like they looked at that too. Like, yo, this a culture ain't really for us. Like, yo, y'all killing us. We giving y'all a free battle where over here, Ball is Life. We giving them 20K. They promoting us nonstop. They doing commercials talking about Caffeine. Oh, we giving gamers this. They promoting us nonstop. So I just look at it like they just look way, you know, the pros and cons and the cons.
We are a culture of pessimism, and we are a culture of when stuff is over, right? We go back and be like, man, UFF was fire. Yo, Ultimate Madness was fire. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Pose, you know what I'm saying? Like in the moment we like, oh, this shit trash. Cause I remember I still save the tweets and the episodes. Sometimes I go back years and just listen to the shit that we was saying and how crazy we sounded. And during that COVID era, a lot of y'all. Oh, and because there's plenty of blame to go around. We done talked about the battlers. We done talked about the league. Let's get to the goddamn fans. Like my man said, ungrateful, unappreciative. You got fully loaded cards. You got fully loaded tournaments. And then on the off week, they was giving you a whole free card. What did y'all do? This is ass. Why are we watching this? Yo, we don't want to see this. Yo, why is he getting booked? Yo, what is going on? For free. We was getting that, right? And y'all went on a campaign saying how whack it was. The whole time, like bro said, the investor looking like, nigga, we this is free though. But and again, there was certain media that was on that train as well. There was certain media that was pushing that narrative as well. You know what I mean? And of course, if you got some of the biggest battlers in the world saying how trash the app is to their fan base, what do you think is going to happen? Of course they're not going to give it a chance because they've internalized the message that you putting out to the people. This ass, this ain't it no more. All because you ain't eating no more. Or all because it's a new generation of people that's stepping up now. Yo, these niggas is trash. You saying that to your fans on your social media every day. What the fuck you think is going to happen? And then you look around and now it starts to affect you. That same mentality that you pushed starts to affect you. It does. It does. And I got a lot of respect for Verb. I absolutely do. I do. But I think that the narratives that you push is starting to affect you, brother. It is. I like the Verb and Facts battle. But that shit ain't do numbers like that. It didn't. Not what I'm used to for A Verb. No. Once upon a time, A Verb was good for at least $500,000. At least. Shit, he could battle Tone Bro in 2013 and get
trying to have us in war.
Nah, whatever. But okay, because Verb makes he's made good points before, which I've agreed with in terms of the full paywall shit, right? So I'll give him his props on that. But bro, like I just don't. If you care about the lifeblood of this game. And you're convincing your fan base that these new niggas is ass and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that everything is trash and all that. What do you think the fans are gonna do, bro? Like they in the battle rap because of you. So if you pushing that, what are the fans gonna do?
A lot of these battles been trash. Like I'm gonna be real.
Okay, let's get to that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. That. Like even with me, like even thinking of like just. Like Cody doing Cody and just reviewing the battles. I couldn't even really like, yo, a lot of the battles last year to me, honestly, wasn't really all that. Like, I'm being honest with you.
You feel like the quality of battles has gone down?
I feel like the quality of battles is going down. Okay. Niggas is stumbling. Niggas is choking.
I agree.
Niggas is coming with rework. Niggas is coming with rework.
Right.
Niggas just like battles ain't really living up to the hype. Niggas ain't promoing.
I agree
Niggas
with
is
that.
battling and never talking about it again after they battle. Like, yo, what's up with what about the after promo? Like, yo, listen, this battle out.
Man.
I bodied this nigga. Whatever happened to that? Like,
what happened to that?
Promo no more.
I used to look forward to after a card is done. You know what I'm saying? Pose where like the pay-per-view is done, and then you get your Caps interviews, then you get your 3 Lettermans, then we get a couple guys come through and shit. Y'all stop reaching out to all of us as a collective, right? Like y'all no longer like, yo, 3, let me, you know what I mean, talk about on the post game. You know what I'm saying? Sell your fight, sell your matchup, tell fans to go watch it. All that other stuff, because you know the stupidest comment that I used to feel like we just gonna keep it real, because if we're gonna be in reset mode, we gotta come clean about what everybody did bad in this situation, right? But the stupidest comment that I used to see is, well, they don't pay me to do that. They don't pay me to promote the app. They don't pay me to promote the battle. They don't pay me. Bro, are you fucking serious? That's hustling backwards, bro. Why would you not want to promote your work regardless of where it's distributed? What do you mean? Like I've reached out to people after a big card, like, bro, you want to come through? Talk? Nah, they don't pay me for that, bro. I'm gonna go off and do my thing. Oh, word? Okay, cool. So you just battled and you just went back in the house. Okay, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that affected the game too. On the quality of battles, I want to hear Pose. What do you think? Has the quality of battles gone down? Let's talk about it. Let's get to
I definitely have like too many fucking battles that I don't care about. I don't even knowing half of them happening. Definitely the quality of battles going down, man. I can't even tell you. Like I used to be able to like, oh, this happened. I don't even know no more what happened or who did what, except the main ones like the Geechee and Easy. Like the main ones that be talked about. I don't be knowing about the other shit no more. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Let's zoom into the quality of battles, because I have 2 points on that. Right, number one, when it comes to and it's gonna be targeted to. Listen, everybody shares blame to this, in my opinion. I'll get to me, and I'll get to the things that I've done in this game as a fucked up or whatever. Right, because I had to think about what did I do to contribute to this shit. Right, so but let me just say first, right, when it comes to the newer battlers, I know you niggas because it's my job to know who you niggas is, but y'all not really giving motherfuckers a reason to buy into, and this don't apply to everybody, so everybody, but in general, right? Early Verb, early Clips, early Shine, we bought into the personalities. Hitman, we knew the personalities. We knew what they was about. We knew where they was coming from, what they stood for. You know, the T-Rexes and so on and so forth. The Ices, like, you know where they, when you say these names, Calico, you know where a nigga from, what he stand for, slogans. I like, he sold me on just more than the fact that he's a battle rapper, right? Y'all new guys are not doing that. Yeah, y'all can write y'all asses off, and I've seen a lot of y'all live. Y'all can write y'all asses off, right? Just like the NBA. Everybody could do a reverse motherfucking dunk, right? Everybody could do the East Bay dunk through the legs, right? Everybody come in with the set of skills, but y'all don't know how to sell that product like that, bro. Y'all not selling the personalities. I come up here, I give y'all niggas a new battle rapper spotlight, so I'll target myself on this too. New battle spotlight. How many of y'all retweeted? Yo, I just did this sync up with Tone. I'm about to restart that, by the way. And one of my rules is gonna be, nigga, if you don't retweet this shit, or if you don't take a couple clips out, I'll send you clips. If you don't take some clips out and post that motherfucker, that's the last time we do an interview up here. Straight up. Because you're not gonna waste my time or the culture's time. Go ahead.
And Polo. It's like, I feel like also, like, yo, the professionalism, like, bro, niggas doing interviews in the car. Niggas doing interviews, cooking food in the background. Niggas is doing interview like they on a run from the police. Like, nigga, can you be stable? Like, niggas, like, no, bro, it's a lot of that going to this shit. Like, people don't understand that. Like, yo, this is a business. You have to be professional at all times. It's a business, bro. Like you have to be professional. Professionalism is what that attracts investors. Like, oh, even though battle rap, they rapping, they content is crazy. Yo, when them brothers get off the stage, they were some of the best businessmen I talk to. They know how to operate. They know how to, you know what I mean? They know how to follow contracts. They know how to do shit. But if y'all matching, if your behavior on stage is matching your out of stage behavior, it's like, oh no, I'm good. Like I don't want to deal with it. That's why you have people like Drake when they get involved, when they come in the culture and then they realize like, oh nah, y'all bugging the hell out. Like I'm out of here.
Exactly.
I'm gone.
Exactly.
Oh, you got Remy Ma in the culture, a year into the culture. She said, man, I'm 100 in the red.
Right.
Like, you know, this is why, because you got to be professional at all times. Like, nigga, I don't know why niggas ain't see this coming.
And so you got to my point, like you got the newer battlers aren't selling you anything but punchlines and schemes. Cool. And then on the other side of it, we cannot neglect how many big stage, big card matchups dropped the fucking ball, bro. There was a lot of choking. There was a lot of showing up half-assed. There was a lot of short rounds. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of that laziness because you knew I'm booked up until, you know, for the next 6 months. So, but what are fans doing in the background, right? Here goes another letdown. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all are they favorites. You literally the reason why they bought the ticket. And you're not giving them their tickets worth of content. You're not doing it. So
yeah, it's like battle rap, man. Yeah, like battlers, man. Like for real, y'all gotta really y'all gotta look at it like y'all not only battlers, like y'all entertainers. Like, you know what I mean? Like y'all got fans. Y'all, you know what I mean? Some fans look at you like the same way they'll look at if they see a Drake in the street. Like they'll look at you the same way. Like, oh shit, that's so you gotta really act like that, man. You gotta really move like that. Your brand is your brand. You gotta protect that at all times. And I just feel like, the hunger in battle rap was gone. Like I feel like niggas got this bag shit, like this bag talk, like that's all niggas is talking about. Bag this, bag this. I get a bag, get the 50,000 there, 50. Like niggas is just talking about the bag too much instead of the raps. The raps is what brought the bag. The bag didn't bring the raps. The raps brought the bag.
And to your point before, let's get back to the league owners, bro, and let's get back to the people who participated. Drake is one of the biggest artists in the world, and it's not even on Rap Time. I'm talking of all of music, and this man invested in this culture and put his name on this shit, right? That should have immediately led to, well, let me get my hustle on now because the spotlight is on us. Remy Ma, one of the most respected, MCs, you say what you want about a personal life. I don't care about that right now. But one of the most respected women MCs of all time. Respected, meaning comes from an MC cloth. Comes from the battle rap culture. Comes from this shit right here. And putting her name, putting her time, her money, her energy. Flew y'all out, got y'all hair did, put y'all in fits, put y'all in great hotel accommodations, and paid some of y'all the most y'all ever been fucking paid. And I'm saying this as a guy who judged that tournament, that supported every Chrome card, bruh. Y'all came up there and y'all fumbled that bag. Wow. Y'all did, bro. To the point where that damn near became an intergender league overnight, right? How many cards they had where it's just women? Huh? It didn't take too long for them brothers to come back.
Where they had the fight, all the fights and shit. Yeah. I think that was that's when she rebranded the league. Like she changed the color, the Avi. Like she just did straight rebranding. But I just feel like the damage was kind of already done at the time because it's just like, yo, niggas is not taking shit serious, bro. Like niggas is literally like, yo, money is a reward. Money is never the motivation. The motivation is becoming something of yourself. The motivation is actually building your brand and whatever you trying to do, get into there. The money is the reward that comes from that. Like niggas start putting the money as like like what's motivating them. And once money start motivating you, you're gonna lose the hunger because you only doing it for the money. That means you'll do anything for the money.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, you got this prime time booking. You had an opportunity to excel, and then not to mention the other women or the other younger battlers that's looking at y'all as the example, and they watching y'all shit the bed, and then when the next card comes around, I can't even get a good matchup. I might have done well. I was on the undercard. I did my thing, but then these people in the prime time dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? And now there's no re-up, and then they look at me like I did something wrong. If you're a newer battler that actually does your job, right? That's unfair too. Like, bro, if I tore the house down with my little matchup with me and so or whatever, right? We performed, we did our thing. But anything anybody remembers is how the primetime matchup shit the bed for one reason or another, right? How is that fair then to go back to the younger battlers and be like, well, it's your fault, man. They don't want to push y'all. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's plenty of blame here to go around, right? And then that kind of brings me to media. That brings me to media, bro. And I love us. I like what we do. We are evangelists and things like that. And
Nah, it ain't our fault.
it's not our, no, I'm not. I think with
Hold
us,
on,
we.
Cola wanted to add join in too.
Oh yeah. Let's get Cola in as well.
Yeah, you keep going.
Yeah. Because but I want to say, you know, like in general, right? Because I know the job that we do up here in promoting cards and promoting situations, from new battler spotlights to, you know, just the retweets. You see what Polo's doing. I mean, goddamn, right? Like Polo's going viral like every other day. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, posting content and stuff, right? Like,
Yeah, nah, we going viral, man.
yeah, but I'm saying the way that you putting it together, like it's getting the visibility, right? I'm gonna give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? We all wear the same jersey, of course, but it is what it is. And what Cola does in spaces as well, getting some of you battlers, and I watched it. Some of you battlers done got up there, got y'all little buzz back, y'all momentum, and y'all doing your own spaces, and that shit's starting to go right. Shout out to the big speaker for doing that. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do that sometimes. It's 1,000 motherfuckers in there. I'm getting like so and so that I just fuck with him. Now you up here, you interacting, you getting your mojo back. Cool, but I do think there was a lot of like during that time, during caffeine and things like that, people were pushing the narratives and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Guys not covering battles, right? Now, obviously, I can't tell y'all what to blog on because shit, the fans is going to click on the drama and the behind the scenes more than the actual battle rap reviews. Battle rap reviews, if you compare, well, what would y'all say? What is it, 2-1? Doing a dope ass battle rap review versus covering some drama, even the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so
because niggas, listen, it's because niggas made battle rap. Like, I hate when niggas be like, yo, the media only cover drama. Nigga, y'all made it about drama. When y'all do y'all raps, instead of rapping about lyrics and shit, y'all telling us about niggas' personal lives. Y'all telling us about what's going on with this nigga in court, or what's doing with this nigga owing child support, or with this nigga, like, y'all doing that. So what are the fans gonna do? We gotta break down y'all battles. When we break down y'all battles, we're talking about what you're talking about. If you talking about drama, we gonna talk about drama. Like, it's simple.
The media is a reflection of the content. Cola, what's up, bro?
Big what's speaker. What's up? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. We got you loud and clear, man. Chicago in the house. What's up, bro?
Listen, bro.
Talk to me.
Y'all made some great points, bro. But y'all want to know what fucked this coach up and why we on this rugged line, bro?
Yeah. Talk to me.
All these niggas turned into media, right?
Okay.
But they only turned into media for themselves. See, what they eliminated is, remember when y'all used to do Angry Fan and Hitman and Mook used to get into it? They used to come to y'all. You know why coming to Angry Fans and the different bloggers is key? Because we're on that every day. When you got to go to a movie or doing something out of the loop, we're there fighting with an interview we just did, or y'all should be on the big stage. When DNA ain't got time to do champagne with the champion, he done with the culture, we're still here now doing a radio show or in the spaces promoting that. When they decided they wanted to make platforms for themselves, which was great, but it only promotes their selves. Even if they interview a battle rapper, it's right then and there, then the shit is gone because they not like hip-hop is real. Hip-hop is real gonna throw some clips out when nobody's looking. Polo, like you say, Polo World is gonna put them clips out of whoever, Hitman and all these different guys, when they're wilding out, they're doing other things that's keeping it relevant on a day-to-day. When they decided they don't need us, a thought in their mind, they don't need us, or the fans is the ruining of this, that's the worst part, because with no fans and no bloggers, it's no coverage. Again, Draymond Green, Podcast P, even LeBron, all of them got shows, but none of that shit is bigger than ESPN, Undisputed, or First Take, because they're on the everyday, man. And once you try to eliminate the everyday because you feel like you don't need the thing that makes the culture go in everything, sports, media, you start losing because you're not going to do the job that promotes everybody like you're going to do yourself. Cause y'all got time to get into it and create battles. So one day y'all cool, one day y'all gone. While Polo's saying these the guys should make the main stage. Tone is doing UK spaces. Posey saying this about the guys and this. That's what makes the culture go. Once that got eliminated and they felt like, well, we could do it on our own, that's when this shit started going down. Just look around. That's when it started going down. We start blaming the fans, bro. Fans gonna be fans.
Right.
But we spending the money. If we ain't buying the app, if we ain't buying tickets, what is Smack giving y'all? Because the sponsorships do help. But it takes more money generated than the sponsorships or the bag Caffeine gave you to help y'all all still living on a day-to-day, even with the small leagues. So once you try to eliminate the media and all this shit and become Draymond Green and all that, which you have a voice because you played the game, it's not going to be Stephen A. and them, Keyshawn them, and all them other people, Fox Sports, because it's the day-to-day.
Right.
That's just it.
Yeah. It's like you can't really.
It's a great point.
No, that's an excellent point. You can't really and I feel like that's another thing. It's like once you in a position where you start telling people I can do your job better than you, it's a reason why you know what I mean. The janitor is the janitor, or this guy's this guy, or the chef is the chef. It's a reason why they do their job every single day. Like once you start trying to do your job, their job, this person's job, this person's job, this person's job, when do you focus on rap? And I just feel like that was the key element back then. Like, yeah, niggas did blogs and all that for sure, but niggas, their blogs was pertaining to people they wanted to battle, people they wanted to do. It wasn't trying to cover what media is trying to cover like that. Like what? Like where did we lose that?
Then it became media about media, right? There's a toxicity right there. When you know, and now there is a lane for that, I guess, right? Like there's people that tune into that type of stuff, but that used to just be bonus points, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Polo Proposes, that used to be the bonus shit. Like, all right, yo, Caps and you know what I mean, and Black Compass going at it. You know what I'm saying? DME and Piper Boy, they got a little rift or whatever, and that was just like a side mission. It started to become media about media mostly, right? That's the vortex that we got trapped into. So now there's these, and you know the fucked up part is that the storylines of media within media like issues became more compelling than actual battle rap storylines. That is a problem, bruh. That's a problem. That's an issue.
Some of us bloggers like y'all selves, bro. You know my 4 year coming up, so I'm getting a little emotional.
Yeah,
but listen, at the same time, bloggers like y'all, bro, y'all have grew y'all popularity beyond some battle rappers, and that's not y'all fault. With fans like me, when they go back to the old days to listen to y'all on blog, talking angry fan, or coming in the Discord and listening to y'all and connecting with y'all. So y'all have became more than battle rappers. That's not y'all fault. That's one. They try to blame y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? In the culture of. Two, again, bro, none of these guys are even doing something to the points Polo was saying, like the promo, the shots fired, even dropping bars at a battle rapper, even creating some steam, because everybody feel like since I'm a battle rapper and I get 10,000, that I'm killing the media game. Where you're not. You're getting that because you're just a popular battle rapper. It ain't a lot of y'all doing the Rosenberg. What Rosenberg does is real blogger type battle rap show.
Right.
Y'all get on there and talk with y'all battle rap steam and try to choose pick. But again, all you guys that got y'all's own platforms was the same guys coming on ours, and we was the ones promoting you and building what was going on until you felt like you didn't need us. But you're going to always need fans. You're going to always need the media, because you can't cover the job and do the job as well as promote the job and also don't need no fans. It don't work like that. It just doesn't. At the end of the day, bro.
It can't, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, it just started to become like a race to the stories. It was definitely a lot of ambulance chasing, drama chasing type of shit and stuff like that. And I think that kind of removed fans too. Like, you know, it was interesting because you did have little pockets of, oh, we getting back to business. You know what I'm saying? Free Surf. Shout to Bill. Shout to Jack Boy. Midnight fucking Madness, bro. Midnight Madness. Really, that was a glimpse.
And also another thing that's really hurting battle rap is that people, you know, is Surf. So like Surf being locked up is a big part, because remember the year before that he had battle rap like kind of on his back, like with spaces, with everything. So him being taken out of battle rap kind of, you know what I mean, that hurt a lot too. And I'm pretty sure that hurt URL a lot too, because that was somebody that they was building behind. They was, you know what I mean, they was promoting behind. They was kind of making him the main guy, like putting him in that role, and they just lost like their main guy.
Right. I think it is you know, the difficulty too is so now you at this point, right? Because I think we highlighted the issues, right? We talked about all levels of this because there's shared blame. The least amount of blame, in my opinion, goes to the fans in some sense, because the fans can only, you know, they're gonna consume the content that's put out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the fans are the one paying. So like, how can you say that? Like, how can anybody say it's the fan fault? I seen, salute to Bonnie. I seen Bonnie on Twitter saying if battle rap do die, it's the fans' fault. Like, she went into like that kind of bag, and I seen some other battle rappers say it's the media fault. Yeah. So it's like, there you go again. That's what Joe Budden was talking about. Niggas got to take accountability. Niggas got to look in the mirror and get the hustling, get the selling them bricks, get out there. Like, niggas got to really get to it.
But Polo said this beautifully earlier. You got to remember, why is this our fault? Because we got to watch y'all eat food and play at the face-offs and get us disinterested as well. See, we got to remember what got the fans disinterested and fans becoming popular, because y'all stopped doing y'all job at the height of battle rap, at the height of the bag. Y'all was working harder when the bag was less. Man. The bag got more and y'all start bullshitting. So that makes the fans start bullshitting. Y'all ain't serious. Why would we be serious? But y'all gonna blame us when Polo just broke down and yourself the sweet science of why we got disinterested, and some of these bloggers have got bigger than battle rappers, because y'all coming up, you'll see tomorrow, 10-minute face-offs, nobody is want to argue, everybody's scared to put it all on the line, because if they lose, they don't want to look crazy. Right. The competitiveness have went away, and they have blamed it all on us instead of looking in the mirror and looking at them, bro. We got disinterested because we're paying our money. We're taking our whole Saturdays to watch y'all, whole Friday nights to watch y'all, and y'all bullshitting our time in face-offs. Y'all coming in battles choking, and then y'all blame us and say 2 weeks they called me. You can say no, because all y'all making different money now that Smack said the bag is low. But then they called me on 2 weeks. But why you ain't say no for that little 5,000? Because you really need this. So stop this. The bag's low. I've been had income outside of battle rap, because at that time y'all was taking battles 2-3 weeks apart, like you niggas was starving. Like, come on, man, it's bullshit. I'll break this shit down. I came with a bomb tonight.
Now, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I was and so I just feel like all of that right there is kind of what. But I do want Smack to, like, hopefully he does an interview with somebody. Hopefully, I mean, Smack, you know what I mean? You know, it's about that time to make that Black Compass movie anyway. You know, hopefully you do. But when you do this interview, I hope the person asks, like, nigga, what tear are you talking about? Like, because everybody's saying it's not me. I do good. It's not me. I bring sales. Like, so who is he talking about?
Yeah. That's a good point.
About somebody. How do y'all feel about Posey? Let me ask you this, Posey. How you feel about it's kind of a little uproar now? You know, when shit go left, niggas got to stop. Like, I ain't gonna front, y'all. Like, niggas got to stop using. Like, I feel like right now, man. Like, when it comes to Pat Stay, like, we shouldn't be using Pat Stay in like a revolting way. Like, so what's going on now? I see a lot of people talking about it. They want URL to free the Pat Stay battle. They trying to boycott the URL app until they put the Pat Stay battle on YouTube.
I didn't know that.
I see Thesaurus.
Yeah.
Thesaurus is leading. I think he's leading the charge on that.
Yeah, he definitely is.
So, but my thing is this though. Like, I understand how y'all feel, but it got to be a better way y'all could go about that, and instead of just turning people against. Trying, you know, URL, like Smack just admitted, yo, listen, we ain't, you know how hard that probably was for him to get in front of that camera and say, nigga, we ain't got that bag no more. You know how hard that was for him, like, not, we ain't giving out that bag no more. Like, you know how hard that probably was for him to say. So I just feel like it's other ways you go about getting the Pat Stay battle out. I feel like it's other ways you go getting the Pat Stay battle out than just like trying to deball a hostile takeover a Pat Stay battle. I'm pretty sure Pat Stay wouldn't have won that.
Polo.
Like, niggas trying to hostile take over a battle to get released on YouTube when the battle, you know what I mean, is for a good cause already. It was, you know what I mean? So it's like, come on.
Hey, Polo. I'm sorry, my brother. But Smack saying that, we got to really look at it. That was really letting us know these niggas ain't been getting that, ain't got it really, and we going to cut it all the bullshit in the nicest way, respectfully. Because when a nigga moving his head to the side like that, that mean I got money, I'm good. Like, we gonna cut all the bullshit. These
No, I
niggas
didn't mean
know
like.
what we
I just
got.
meant like that probably, that probably was hard for him to admit on camera
shit.
that he don't want to pay brothers no more. Like that, because the backlash from that, it could go left, it could go good or bad. So that could have been a hard point for him in time. Like, I just feel like y'all, like, niggas pick the weirdest, opportunist times to start getting mad at some shit, and it's weird. It's like, yo, why wasn't y'all saying this before? Why wasn't y'all revolting for this battle to come out when it was the Pat Stay Day and all that? Like, y'all should have been doing this. Why wait to now to do this?
Pose, you think that's a righteous fight, or you think that they're doing too much with that? What do you think?
No, I agree. It should be on YouTube, though. I want to say that I agree. It should be on YouTube.
I think it should be. So I think they they waited till everybody kind of bombing on URL, so kind of makes sense for niggas to do that right now.
I agree. I mean, I've been a firm proponent of that. That's the battle to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want Pat's fans and for Pat's legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely that's a battle that should be on the tube. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell that to whomever on the phone and things like that. Man, I do think that battle should be out. You know what I'm saying? Because of that man and his legacy and stuff like that, and his fans. Like, yeah, let's put that one out in the public domain. You know what I'm saying? As far as because now, right? Because we broke down all the
but
issues.
now when they put it out, it's gonna look like y'all Debo me and to put it out instead of just y'all don't know what we got rolled out or anything. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's some shit that could have been. But look, this is what I'm talking about. That's some shit that could have been handled behind the scenes, and now you putting that out there. Now, what happens when the fans start participating, and then you make up with URL, but the fans still participating in the hate train? So it's like y'all kind of create the hate train, and then when the shit get too out of control, y'all jump off the train and be like, I don't know how that shit kept going. Like, nigga, y'all doing this shit.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be dope to like intertwine that with some of the dedications that came out for Pat from the different battlers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that could be a real.
They should have put it out. He passed on September 4th,
right?
2022.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying they should have put it out last year on the 4th of September.
Right.
They didn't.
That's what I had tweeted that before. I'm like, yo, I hope that battle come to YouTube. We said it on the Bar show before. That's the time y'all should have been going crazy getting that out there.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like the timing is kind of bad timing right now, man.
Yeah, on some Pat Stay Day type of shit, man. I think that would have been dope. But so all right.
Yeah, don't turn a good memory into a bitter situation. Like,
yeah,
you know
Tone, real quick too, before y'all go to the next thing, I just want to say this too.
Sure.
On the conversation y'all was having about percentages of this and that.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100, my nigga. When the NBA and WWE give you a contract, they not giving you a contract that you get percentage on the NBA commercial. No, you don't. Now, you may get a State Farm commercial or outside or all state or something. You make your money like that. You just because you're a roster don't mean you're making money off the app if it's because you're promoting that. No, nigga, you got a contract for $3 million for whatever for this. That's in to promote the app. Every nigga in the NBA promotes the NBA. Got to wear the NBA socks, an NBA headband, regardless of whoever he with. He gonna have a Nike shoe on, but all the other shit gonna be NBA, man. He ain't getting a percentage of that. So we keep saying, well, URL should give a nigga. No, once URL give you a contract, it's for all the rights in there. Now, if you get a contract within that, whether like you say a FILA, or All-State, then that's your money. We keep getting this shit confused. Like every nigga in the WWE that signed get everything some WWE do because they're signed. That ain't how that work, man. And we got a business mind get more into that breakdown of that because we think, well, they got the app, they should pay these battle rappers. No, we already paying you through contract, through putting you on the stage. We not also paying you through this because I don't know who's doing that. The NBA not paying them for the NBA companion app.
I get it. I understand that. I mean, let's pivot to this because I think we did an adequate job of breaking down how we got here, some of the issues that have occurred through all the different places and the different avenues, and even pointing some of the blame back at media and not necessarily us, because I feel like we did some shit, you know what I'm saying, in terms of keeping this shit in a certain way, right? We cover all ground, you know what I'm saying? But I think that we pointed at all the different groups, right? Because I think there's a contribution from everybody. Now, let's get to solutions. Let's get to where we go. Where do we go from here? That's one of the things that I wrote in the Jumbotron and things like that. Where do we go from here? Polo, go ahead, bro.
Smack already said where he's going from here. He said, listen, we got the offer. I'm going to holler at y'all when whatever the budget is, I'm going to let you know. You could do the battle or you ain't got to do the battle. But I'm that's how I'm going forward. So I just think URL is at the point where we all seen what happened with the court rumors and all that allegedly. Oh, I don't know if they paid out Norbs, but it's it's being alleged they had to pay out Norbs a lot of money, stuff like that. So you don't know what's going on with that or what came from that. So you got that going on, plus Smack saying this. So I just think going forward, you either gonna battle for what they offering or you just gonna figure something out.
Okay. Pose, what do you think, bro? Where do we go from here?
No, what Polo said.
Yeah, it's to me, it has to be a refocus, right? We got to get back to basic principles. We got to get back to what made this culture great. We got to get back to the promotion. We got to get back to the, like obviously they're still.
My fault. Okay, LeBron. Okay, even though y'all lost, nothing on y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Bron. I think we have to get back to basic principles that made this shit right. Now, the one thing that I am seeing as a side effect of this is that people are focusing more back to the regional scenes, right? Like I'm seeing QB doing her thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to Av, shout out to Jay, shout out to New Orleans because they got some real dope shit coming up to Arizona. Like, so you're starting to see the regional work get back there. You know what I'm saying? And I think out of that, you may get to a place where now you able to sell these big cards and shit like that. You still got your farm systems going on with URL and RBE. I don't think that should stop. I do think there's a lot of great talent there as well. And I feel like we got to just get back to what made this shit great. We have to. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the small stuff that has to happen in order to get it back to a place where there's that excitement. There's no reason why a fan like Posey, right, should be like, yo, who is these niggas? You know what I mean? Tommy Davidson voice, like you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be that.
I'm just old, man, in this shit. Like, I've already got out of my phase of trying to find out who's the new niggas, who is this. I'm just an old head, like, like I'm really an old head. Like, I don't. Nigga gotta be powerful for me to listen. It's not trying to make it seem like I'm the nigga, but I'm just saying, like, I got so much shit going on now that I'm older. Like, I'm not 24 no more, 22, 21, where I could prioritize my time with trying to figure out who the new nigga is. I can't do that anymore. So nigga just getting old, man. Got kids, all type of shit. So if you powerful, you gotta like do something. You gotta make something happen. So I'm old. Y'all do the thing. Like I'm old in this shit now. I don't know I don't know who's who. So.
Yeah.
Polo. Yeah, I ain't gonna front, man. It gotta slap my desk before I could even like. I mean, I try sometimes. Niggas send me some shit, but I am also busy and I got a lot of shit going on, so I gotta kind of and plus, with like poster shit and all that. I do be having my ears to the street a lot, but when it come to battles, it gotta really slap my TV. Like now, I can't just watch some shit where you sounding like a fake Rum Nitty or a fake Twerk or
that's
like I just can't. I
can't
do that no more. I'm sorry. Like I had the stamina and the 2K meter for that 4 years ago, maybe, but now I can't do that. Once I see the man, my shit. Oh yeah.
But it's going now.
Okay. Yeah. Once I see the Rum Nitty mannerisms, the twerk bounce, and I see all that, it's like, I seen this already. I'm good.
That's
like you gotta be original.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen it all, so that'd be like I already seen this before.
Yeah.
So,
niggas style, like, and that's another thing for the newer battle rappers that's coming into this.
Let's get to that.
You gotta make your style different. All right, cool. You sit home, you study Rum Nitty a lot. You gotta unwind from that. Like when you rap, you gotta maybe throw a beat on to get your mind off of sounding like Rum Nitty cadence, or like you gotta be your own. You new guys, y'all gotta figure out something that make you yourself. Like where if I watch Dr. Pepper 9000, I watch your battle, Dr. Pepper 9000. You got your own style. I'm a one. All right, let me check more of this out. Oh shit, yeah, okay. I never heard somebody rap like that. But if you doing the Rum Nitty fingers and all that, I already seen this already. Like it's not this shit getting clicked and this shit getting clicked turning off. Somebody echoing.
Oh, my fault. I think
Yo.
that might be me. Is it still echoing, guys?
Not at the moment.
Nah, not at the moment.
Now, I think that all right. Let's further break this down, right? Because
before you go, one thing you can't.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna Rum Nitty and Twerk. I ain't gonna say they ruined battle rap, but you can't really blame them two niggas. That's just how they are.
No, I'm not blaming them.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying, like, you can't really blame them niggas. But a lot of these newer battlers copied they shit from them. And I get it because the style is so explosive, but it's like, bro, we don't need 50 niggas to do that, man. Because it takes steam off of what they do too. Like it's just. It's too many Rum Nitties clones. It's too many Twerk clones. Like it's ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
But why do you think people only clone? Posey, let me ask you this: why do you think people only try to clone? Like majority of people only try to clone them. Like why niggas don't try to clone?
That style is very explosive. Like it sound like the cadences, the shit they do, the way they know how to drop that haymaker right in the right. But it's very explosive, and if you know how to do it, it can be powerful. But it's like that's they style, like that's they style, and that Rum Nitty style, like he won a champion of the year with that shit.
Yes,
so it's like, man, let me try to replicate this shit. This how this nigga won an MVP. All right, let me do this.
Like, he's one of the biggest drawing battlers and things like that. And Twerk, you can make a case that he maybe outside of a couple of people, I mean, he's gonna fill up he's gonna pack the venue and things like that. But here's the thing, right? Because y'all know I focus on the newer battlers and new battler spotlights and things like that, which I'm bringing back. And I do actually think there are some guys that I'm hearing variability. I'm hearing differences in the cadences in their approach. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dollar. I think that dude is like dope. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he sounds like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a couple of people that I've seen on iBattle, the RBE and things like that. And the thing is this, right? And this is for the newer battlers, right? You have to take risks. You have to. Nobody told Hitman the remix was going to work, right? Nobody told Calico, yo, do some shit where you don't got to rhyme. You just saying real nigga shit. Nobody told him to do that. Nobody told Murder Mook to do a commercial break in the middle of his round. Nobody told them to do that. Nobody told Goods to drink Henny throughout the battle in between the haymakers. They just did it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what the fans of this culture, you know how hip hop is. We may be like, man, that's kind of. But then you get your subset of fans is like, well, nah, he doing some different shit. You know what I'm saying? And you may find some things that work, some things might not, but that's your style. Ultimately, people are going to cherish originality over anything, right? You hear certain styles, you hear E Ness, you like, that's Ness, that's his style. You know what I'm saying? Ty Law, that's his style. B Magic, that's what he does. You feel what I'm saying? You got to figure out what you do, and you cannot do that by confining yourself into a creative box, bro. You can't do that. That's not how you stand out. That's not how you generate excitement for this game. It's not going to work that way. But in the new battler spotlights and all that, I'm definitely going to be highlighting those types of things because there are people that approach shit kind of different and stuff like that. Yeah. And maybe they just need the exposure. And, there's people that's getting better at what they do. But, a few guys really do need to add some more wrinkles to their game. They have to. Because, bro, if you just sound like a carbon copy of Rum Nitty, why would I not just go watch Rum Nitty? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? So, influences is one thing, but you got to craft your own shit. And even some of the guys that I named, they have their own set of influences. Mm-hmm. But they added shit to their game to make their style distinct. And yes, everything's not going to hit. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be times where you might have a couple air balls. Cool. But, bro, you got to figure out what that's going to be. Remember when Verb then switched his persona, Von Doom, and all this other stuff? And, there were times where I laughed at it like, damn, but this is what he does, right? This is what Verb does. And he's giving you originality on top of that. No one's telling him to do that. That's hip-hop, bro. Like, that's originality is what we here for. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that is that's an issue. That's something I want to highlight too in terms of there are guys that are approaching this shit a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Now when we talk about, cause even like the behind the scenes, okay, the other thing, right? Bro, let's just get, if we on reset mode, things that we don't want to continue, I don't need to know about your business. I don't need to know about, oh, this league owner did this and that, right? Right, it's certain cases where if it's some janky shit going on, you know what I'm saying? It's good to kind of know what's going on. But some of y'all volunteering business that ain't really nobody business for real. Like, what does that do? You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know about your bags. I don't need to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them fans, right? Like, I like to be suspended in disbelief, right? Like, this, remember back in the day, I didn't know none of these dudes, Conceited and Math and all these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had a whole different perception of what things actually were. And sometimes, you know this, Pose, being ignorant about something, I miss being ignorant. I do, to a certain extent. I miss when I didn't know. Like, damn, what this nigga really be doing? You know what I'm saying? What is this dude really like? Or what fades a nigga really done ran? I didn't know. I just knew he could rap well, and he sounded like he might knock one of you niggas out. I don't need to know all the details. So there's scarcity that needs to come back, right? Access. You know what I'm saying? Spaces is dope. Some of y'all are in spaces entirely too long. And I've said this to multiple battlers. I love y'all. I said this to, if you don't have a product to promote, right? You don't have a battle coming up. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Connecting with the fans is cool, but some of y'all is going to the point where it's like, yeah, I might think you like, all right, he's cool, you know, but I see you every day. I see you every day. So why am I, you know what I'm saying? As you climb up the ranks, your appearances should probably be a little spaced out. So when you do pop up, it's a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like give me that, bring back that, because there's value in scarcity. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you dope, like, oh, he outside. Okay, cool. Like, people gonna tune in. That's why a lot of y'all do the spaces, and it be the same crop of motherfuckers in there. Why? Because we see you every day. We hear from you every day. And then some of y'all battlers talk to each other way too much. Yeah, I done heard jokes and shit in spaces to where I'm like, damn, if you would have rapped that, you might have killed this nigga.
Yeah.
And then they lock in the matchup and y'all don't know what to say to each other. And it shows. Because y'all friends now. That's my friend. Right? Talk to him every day. It's my homeboy. I don't want to talk about his mama and shooting his friends and robbing his block or whatever the hell y'all be rapping about, right? I can't do that no more. I talk to him every day.
Right.
So these are small things, but this is things going forward that we can, espouse and stuff like that. So, but it's a real moment, in my opinion. It's a real opportunity. I'll say this, though. If the game is on reset, if you're a new guy, this is space and opportunity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What? You're a new person? You better you better carpe diem, because we don't know what this is going to turn out. It's level playing field now. Now is your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of y'all on these cards, right? We got like 8-9 cards coming up between now and March and all of that different stuff, right? April. You know what I'm saying? I even see a few April cards coming out. Now is the time to show out, bruh. Now is the time to do it. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where we at with this game, man. That's what it is. And I do want to hear from Beasley. I do want to hear from Smack. I want to hear what they have to say, you know what I'm saying, about everything from the contracts to the, you know what I mean, who they was directing some of the criticisms to, you know what I mean, what this means for the new era and things like that, you know what I mean? And I think also, you know, I said this before, I think MCs need something to aim toward. The over-rotation into the small room, I don't think is good for battle rap. I don't. And I know you want to watch a battle and it's 30 minutes. Cool. 25 minutes. Episode of Seinfeld. All right, cool. But the big stage was the panacea. Post, have you ever gone back to like 2013?
Yeah.
2015?
The battles just feel like, I don't know, it feels...
Come on.
Like, I don't know why they just feel, I can't explain it, man.
That,
you know,
do you feel like, well, shit, so who the hell's going to book Murder Mook and Hitman? Oh, you think, let me ask you a question. Do you think if Smack feel like if he pay that crazy bag for them, he can make that back? with them, or he just feel like that? Period. How y'all think?
I think Mook and Hitman is a
Hitman. Yeah,
that's
He can
gonna.
make it
That, I
better.
mean, that's gonna do the numbers. That's gonna. That, I mean, them pay-per-views. You could have a card where you don't even know what the rest of the card is gonna be, and just say, Homecoming 3, Mook versus Hitman, and you could sell out a venue just based on the fact that you know that card is that battle is gonna be there. That's how powerful that battle in New York City would be. You know what I'm saying? New York City, Atlanta, Houston, that shit is sold out on that situation by itself. And you could just, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's that powerful. Now, Hitman, Mook, I'll include Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a class of MCs.
Oh yeah, Cassidy.
There's a class of MCs that if they're on a matchup on a card, it's sold out. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Right? Like my, if I have to say like who I am most, I guess anger isn't the word or whatever, but my criticism isn't toward the Hitmans of the world and Murder Mook and them. They selling that venue out. They bringing that budget right back.
Yeah, nah,
yes, they are.
They definitely doing that.
But
sure.
the thing about them though, the irony here is these niggas know how to promote. Mook will sit with us for what was our last interview with Mook? What was it, 3 hours?
Our last one, yeah, like almost 3 hours.
Like Hitman will shoot his own promo, you know what I'm saying, that goes viral, right? Verb in Spaces for about what 3 months before you got to the A-War situation where he was promoting that entire goddamn card to the point where if you was on the undercard of that, you knew that motherfucker was already sold out. Verb done already did the work. And these is the legends. And so you mean to tell me you mid-tiers and new niggas don't got the same work ethic? Huh? And like Polo said, when we interviewing Cassidy, he's in a nice, quiet space. He's sitting down next to his computer. Camera's not ashy. He's not on the nasty Wi-Fi. He's answering questions. He's going back and forth. He's selling the fight. Shit, he might get at us. We might get at him. We get moments out of that. Y'all ready. Y'all booking it. You know what I'm saying? If I had a live feed to look at the pay-per-view numbers, I'm doing the Cassidy interview thinking in my head like, niggas is buying this pay-per-view right now. Right now. Because of what Cassidy's doing right now. So if they could do that shit, what's stopping you?
But Tone, let me ask you this: how much is you selling, even with your promotion, when niggas like Hitman?
I got a card right now to say battle. You
got niggas like Arsenal B Magic on this card, and also your battle do the lowest of all the battles down there.
I was debating if I was.
So how much did you sell that out?
But I got a card right now to say battle.
Hold on 1 second, Polo. Hold on. What'd you say, Cola? What'd you say, Brody?
Nah, could he hear me? Could Polo hear me?
I don't know, Polo. Can you hear Cola?
Nah.
Oh shit. Cola, you want to leave and come back? Type shit.
Yeah, I'll leave and come back.
All right, cool.
Yeah, don't mess up the YouTube. We almost at the finish line.
We Gucci. Let's get to your card that could save Battle Rap Bar, and then we'll get back to Cola.
We gonna do it, man. It's the card right here that can save Battle Rap.
The card that can save Battle Rap. You guys hear this? Shout out to the people that's in attendance.
This to save Battle Rap Volume 1.
Save Battle Rap Volume 1. This is great. I like this. I like solutions. Let's go.
All right, let's get to it. You ready? Y'all ready for this, man? Now, listen. I ain't gonna lie, Smack. You're gonna have to call in some favors for this one. You're gonna have to hit up some NBA players or somebody, but you're gonna have NFL players out there. They got the bag though. They'll pay for this. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I think it should be a 2-day. No. Oh.
Damn.
2 day.
It can either be a 2-day or you can break this into 1 day. It don't really matter, right?
Okay.
I got.
Funny. Damn.
I got. First battle. I got Jazz versus Misfit.
Okay.
Out the gate.
I like it.
Out the gate. We need that. That's one of the last few grudge matches. Or Jazz versus Miss Hustle. Either or.
Ooh, I like that too.
Yeah, either or. But Jazz got 2 main storylines that she can activate at any given time.
Right.
All right. Now, I don't know if y'all remember. They was going back and forth for a minute last year on the low ski, throwing dish shots at each other. I don't know if y'all remember. Goods versus New Jersey Twerk.
Good Twerk?
Y'all don't know if y'all remember. They was throwing shots at each other all last year.
Very much so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we got Swamp versus Averb. They figure out a way to get Swamp. They figure out a way to get that right. That could possibly get that on.
I ain't really fucking with her right now, shit.
You.
Damn.
Smack. Like I ain't really fucking with that. What else you got?
All right. X that off. X that one off. You right. That's exactly what Smack gonna say too. All right, Smack. You Smack now. I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I like this. Pose and Smack. Yeah, let's go.
Cool, Smack. We gonna double Swamp Aver. With Geechee Gotti 10. The reason why I'm saying the names because it's gonna get to the main event. Geechee Gotti T-Rex. What we doing, Smack?
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Geechee Rex.
It's a great battle.
Mm-hmm.
We can run that.
Okay, now it's starting to get crazy. Now it's starting to get good, man. Loaded Lux Rum Nitty. We still can do that, Smack?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, now this way it get kind of crazy, Smack. But just hear me out. This boy bring the energy back to over there. Tate Rock versus Easy the Block Captain.
Oh my God.
I don't like how he was.
Smack. He said multiple times on Twitter he willing to push shit to the side, Smack.
I don't call my phone, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
In the main event, of course, Hitman Holla, Murder Move.
Yeah, we can do that. You said 2 days?
No, we can do that in one day. It really depends on the situation.
That's a day.
Yeah,
that's about 6 battles. So that's a day. That's some madness.
Yeah, where's this card, Polo?
It gotta be in New York.
Okay.
It has to be. Like financially, let's be realistic. And that's another part too. Y'all was having these big events in these regions respectfully that wasn't really equipped to deal with that.
Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying
bad.
this.
Whoever was in charge of that, talk to them. Atlanta's not a good market.
Polo, let me just expound upon this just really quickly, right? Because I see a lot of you people from these different regions, and I love y'all. I do. I'm glad the battle rap was in y'all regions, my nigga. But not being in New York definitely hurt this shit. Whatever you want to say, right? I'll say this with my New York cap on, whatever. But not being in New York City for some of these big cards definitely hurt. It did. Like we have the research. We got the research. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everywhere else. I love going to cards in Houston and Atlanta and things like that. Great weather, great people. But not being in New York definitely hurt. It is what it is.
Polo, let's run it back again, Polo.
Yeah, let's run it back. Yeah, let's do this one more time. And I got one more I gotta add to this.
I gotta tell you what the budget is.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Let's do that.
And then you figure this out.
Right.
Because that $500,000 budget, you wilding. Like, that's not going to happen.
It is going to cost us.
We got $200,000 for you.
You got $200,000?
Well.
Okay.
Let this event happen.
Now, $200,000? You could go a little bit up on, like, come on, it's Smack. He could go a little bit up. They could go, look, with this type of card, I say, and I figure out a way where we could get a big venue, like a even big, because New York have bigger venues than Urban Plaza.
It's true.
We can figure out a way to get maybe I believe Sony Hall. Mm-hmm. Sony Hall is actually smaller. Let me look up some bigger venues.
I think you would need the smaller venue, because Madison Square has a smaller space.
They got the Hulu Center. Hold on, let me look at. Hold on.
Oh, what is it? We
gonna break down this whole business thing. Hold up, bigger venue in.
You would need a venue for this, right? You would need a big venue for this. Number one. Number two, that pay-per-view is at least $100.
No, so hold on. Okay,
$100 pay-per-view.
That's $100 pay-per-view.
So Urban Plaza capacity. Hold on, wait.
I'll put it up.
Wait. Urban Plaza capacity. Cause I'm about to sell you my little business plan.
Okay.
Right? Urban Plaza capacity is 1,200. Is 1,200, right?
Okay.
NYC biggest. Hold up. Music.
How many VIP tickets is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to look at their biggest size theaters. Okay, so we got Carnegie Hall. Whoa.
Ooh, Carnegie Hall. Man, niggas can't smoke in there, Polo.
You can't have dope in there.
Nah, weed legal. You can smoke anywhere in New York.
You're not smoking in Carnegie Hall,
I smoked in a restaurant before. I pulled out a blunt and hit I swear to God, an upscale restaurant too. You can smoke damn near anywhere in New
Polo,
York now.
You're not smoking in Carnegie Hall, my nigga. That's not happening.
Okay, so I'm looking at some of the venues.
Mm-hmm.
Urban Plaza, Nah, Carnegie Hall is an opera place. I'm wild.
You're wild. That's never happening. No.
Carnegie Hall. Okay. Let's say we could get Webster Hall back, right? Now,
okay, how many that hold?
Okay. Now Webster Hall max capacity. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this. Hold on. Webster Hall max capacity. Okay, I'm trying to get a place that got like, okay, they max capacity is like 2,000. All right, so let's do it there, right?
Mm-hmm.
2,000. Okay, so we do it there. Now let's say we get Webster Hall back. The budget got to go up because on Webster Hall you can sell these tickets for 150, 100 a pop, and people gonna buy these. You can sell these tickets for a good price. If you got the names people want to see, people are gonna pay. Like it's like niggas going to Usher concert or not. I'm just saying, like I'm just using an example. Usher just had to add more tours to his date that he just came out with because of the you know what I mean, like the demand. So I just feel like people, we in the era now where people will pay for what they want to see. If you got Hitman, Murder Mook, you got some of the names people want to see, people are gonna pay. Like I don't think the fans paying is the issue. I think it's more so the fans wanting to pay for what they want to see. Like they're not gonna they're not gonna pay for no new up and coming guy versus a veteran on a big stage. Like niggas ain't paying for that like that. And unless it's a big name attack,
you could put a couple thousand in Missouri.
I got 250 for you. Okay. How much you think cameras gonna cost? Like
no, 250s after you pay the staff and everybody.
Yeah, no, we figuring that out right now.
Ooh.
Okay, so staffing and all that, that's gonna be about 50, probably.
Okay, so you got 200 to play 50 with.
Aside, so you got 200 to play with. 200
now.
This is the thing though. If I could, if I could go to the battlers, and maybe
seriously.
This is what I would do. Seriously, I would reach out to a pay-per-view company. Salute to whoever's filming, but it's time we gotta bring in. Like I'll reach out to like a real pay-per-view company, like maybe I'll reach out to a network or something, and I'll figure out a way.
We can't go Avo.
Respect the Avo, but this is why I'm about to say.
We trying to save money,
yo. This is why I'm about to say. Hold up,
go ahead, bro.
This is why I'm about to say. Rap Grid, salute to them, but they streams ain't been all the way 100. Like the last couple, like it's been events where they streams be fucking up, they streams be crashing. This event is a major event. The streams is gonna crash. So, and also on top of that, the reason why I would want to go to the reason why I would want to go to a bigger pay-per-view company is because I'm going to now use that to negotiate with the battlers and give them a percentage of the pay-per-view sales, like as I would do for like like if a Mayweather or something, like they will give him a percentage of the pay-per-view sale because it's Hitman and Murder Mook. And with 200,000, I can't afford them. So I would now try to levy that and get use the pay-per-view to get a percentage, give them a percentage, and now we can work.
Why we can't just do? Why do we really need to pay them?
Yeah, you need that rap, salute, but nah, you got to switch it up, man. Every league look the same right now. You got to switch it up.
That's a fact, actually.
Bro. But our culture love like. We don't like change. Like, yo, just go Avo, man.
It's time to step it up, man. You want to, listen. Battle rap is always
money to book Mook in them.
I don't trust other production.
Hold on, you can't book Mook if you want the Mayweather.
No, but let me explain. You have to go to a TV. You have to go to a real pay-per-view, like a TV company, like a pay-per-view. You have to figure something out where you can negotiate with them, and you can get this out with, yo, listen, we gonna sell this on pay-per-view for this price. And get that out there, and you also make them pay for like security software and all that, so it can't get bootleg or like how they do when they do NFL or any other thing. And you can only have it up and then knock it down. You got to figure that out, and once you can figure that out,
how much you think that's gonna cost me around
to do that with them?
With this Triller type company you trying to present?
They got to go with the bit. You got to cook up a business plan.
Honestly, I wouldn't be a bad partner for this.
I'm telling you, like, yo, you gotta go big. Triller would be fire for this.
I agree with that.
You have to elevate. In order to afford these bigger cars, you're gonna have to start thinking a little bit. You have to start thinking more business wise. You gotta elevate. You gotta really you gotta reach out to them big companies and try to levy something. Figure it out. If you ain't got no contract with caffeine, you open market. Sell your product.
If I'm telling y'all, we only got $250,000 to make this even happen. Y'all want to incorporate Triller or whoever y'all trying to get.
Yeah.
How much that's going to cost me?
A lot.
I would try to, honestly, if I'm URL, I'm trying to get another caffeine deal, or I'm trying to get a deal with another company. Look, listen, I did this for Caffeine. Caffeine was an unknown gaming company before we fuck with them. We fuck with them now. Ball is Life came over there. Rappers started coming over there. Hip hop started coming over there. We brought culture to Caffeine. I'm using that motto in every meeting, showing them Caffeine before they got with me. It was a nerdy video game company to after me. They got all this hip hop shit on there now. We did that. We can do that for you. It's not that hard.
This is interesting.
Okay.
I do this. I do this in real life.
I got some ideas here.
Hard.
I definitely got some ideas on this. But go
Okay,
ahead.
so
You have to go,
like I got $250,000.
But forget about the $250,000, because in business you don't want to spend your own money. Your best bet is to try to get somebody.
We're gonna get the pay-per-view sponsored, so we don't not paying for the pay-per-view.
I like where this is going, by the way.
That what you telling me?
I'm saying this, Smack. If you got 250, keep that in your pocket. In business, you don't spend your own money first. You try to go out there and get an investor, try to get a deal, and that way you can work out a situation that's better for you. So in the long run, you're not in the hole to start. Maybe down the road you got to pay shit back. Cool, yeah, but you want to broker a deal where you can, like how you had with Caffeine, and you have the perfect motto. You can show, you can literally show what you did. Caffeine was an unknown gaming app before y'all started fucking with it. Then everybody started messing with Caffeine after y'all. Y'all made Caffeine a name.
So you're selling equity.
But
you're selling equity
as realistic as possible.
Exactly, it's time.
Yeah,
like
you're selling equity.
I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. I got 250,000, $250,000.
Okay.
Posey, this is realistic. This is business.
Who was gonna sponsor a battle rap event?
This is business. You have to sell it. You got Hitman Holla and Murder Mook. Hitman Holla is enough to sell at any company. Murder Mook just sold out Urban Plaza year 21 with no announcements.
What are some brands that you think would get behind? You know the shit we talking on that stage.
Yeah, I think Triller would. I think Triller would get behind.
I think Triller would fuck with this.
Number one, Triller launched with the Diddy situation, with the verses and all that. With the revolt and all that, they lost a lot. Like, you know what I mean? If you notice, and then them getting sued and all that, like they lost a hip hop function that they had, the verses and all that. So I would reach out to Triller possibly. I would look into like what's this dude, the boxing dude. I would look into some apps that he fuck with, some pay-per-view shit that he fuck with. I would reach out and look at different deals and try to get the best situation in which I can get another deal, because obviously when you got that Caffeine deal, that worked for everybody. Y'all wasn't spending y'all money. Y'all was able to pay the battlers whatever they wanted. Y'all was able to live the life whatever y'all wanted. So y'all are best situated when y'all have somebody else financing y'all work, and y'all just use y'all name for the business. It's simple.
I'm thinking that venue-wise, Radio City Music Hall, 6,000 people. I don't think you get smoked on the cost per ticket on that venue, right? And as Polo said,
how many people came to Joe Budden versus Hollow?
That shit was sold out.
Yeah, it was sold out.
I thought they was giving away tickets.
Yikes! What?
No, the day of. But what you mean? It was packed though.
I heard it was like it was.
I don't know about the sales, but I know it was packed though. I think they was telling people at the end. They was telling people to come in for free. I 100%. I remember that.
If you do a venue like Radio City,
that card did not have a built-up Hitman Holla Murder Mook. That card did not have Tay Rock and Easy the Block Captain at the height of their careers,
right,
going at it. Like, that card did not have this. You got a lot of shit to work with. You got a perfect card you could build around that can sell. It will 100% sell if you do that. And then,
but if you you got, you had Joe Budden and Hollow the Don.
Yeah.
Joe Budden is like, he ain't respected in this culture like that.
But what about his fans?
Battle rap wise.
Okay.
That's why his fan base didn't translate well over here, because he even said multiple times on his podcast he only did that battle because he was dead broke.
It had Mook versus Lux on it too.
Who? It did.
The rematch.
It did.
Yeah, but they really didn't promote that shit like that. And that was at the time, remember the cameras, that was when the era where your audio, your camera had to, that shit was all over the place. And then you had
that's why I would trust Avo and JB and them to shoot that though, because the shooting on that shit was atrocious. It wasn't good. Shooting battle rap is difficult, right? Like bringing in a third party company that's not familiar with doing this shit, the fans are gonna revolt, right? Like we're very
shot bad. I think just aesthetic, the way they had, like It was them two in the middle. They didn't have
Yeah,
the right
it wasn't.
aesthetic. I don't think.
Yeah, but battle
I don't
rap
think it
back
was
then and
shot
battle
back.
rap now is too like battle rap has grown so much since then. Like people know stuff that they didn't know back then that they know now as regards the audio. Remember, it was a point in time when URL used to have bad audio back to back to back.
Yeah.
Now they don't never really have audio.
It took them a while to master that. That's why I trust the Avos and the JBs to shoot this shit.
Avo.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you have JB. You have him be the executive producer of the situation, but you are still using the pay-per-view people's equipment, and you're still using their knowledge and their resources, but you have an executive producer, executive producing over everything.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I got you.
They best bet right now is to try to broker a new deal. Like, I don't know their caffeine situation. That it really depends on what they sign with caffeine. But if caffeine is really removing themselves from them, as what Smack is saying or alluding to, then they should be free out of a contract. So they should try to broker a new deal with a bigger company or a new rising company that's similar to caffeine. They already have the proving. It's already been proven that they can make an app out of nothing. So it's been proven already. So
Polo, let me suggest. Let me put out an idea. URL Hot 97. You book Radio City Music Hall. Right now, I like the idea of not having to spend liquid cash with that, and then it's Hot 97, so they already probably got the plug on the building. You know what I'm saying? You get equity shares off of that. Now you have cash to pay some of your lower talent, and then some of your talent, like your hitmans and so on and so forth, they just gonna want equity, and you know what I mean. They're gonna want some cash, but they'll also want some, some points on what the return is. Radio City Music Hall, 6,000 people. You charge $100 to $125 per ticket. I even think for this card right here, you could charge a nice penny. People will fly out, all that good stuff, and then you got your pay-per-view work. Concert. Yeah, exactly. You got your pay-per-view work. You know what I'm saying? Radio City has hosted concerts. I've been to different shows, different rock shows and all that out there. It's a good venue for battle rap, for what we, you know what I mean? And the presentation would match up as well. And then you say, okay, now I got Hot 97 is going to push it to the moon. So the building is already going to be sold out. And now it's just about getting the pay-per-views off. And then you get your points on the back end off of the, you know what I'm saying, with the pay-per-view numbers, which are going to be fucking crazy with Hot 97 plugging that. You know what I'm saying?
And also, if you want to test out the big venue to sound, because this is a newer capacity, what you could do is you can have the battlers come in early, do sound check, have them spit maybe some of their songs or whatever acapella with the fully functioning of all the mics and everything, so you can, you know what I mean, you can hear everything, you can understand the sound and all that stuff.
Right.
So
Right.
But I feel like they best bet if they want to try to get big battles, because obviously it's going to be hard for them to try to fund big battles on their own dime, because that's usually how companies end up going in the hole a lot of the times when they're dealing with a situation where they had an investor that was paying for everything, was fully financing everything, and then the investor pulls out, and now I have to fund everything on my own dime. A lot of people are not equipped to deal with that when they're so accustomed to what they was dealing with before. So that can affect them a lot. So they can possibly go into the holes with the, you know what I mean, booking all these big battles. That's why you see the battles being spread out. So their best bet is to try to get a company to come in, a big company, and work out a new deal like how they did with Caffeine. Like that would be their best bet.
I think that a card like that at Radio City goes crazy. And if you got that, you know, whether it's a Triller or like a Hot 97, I like Hot 97 because it's still, that's hip hop and all that. And then you get the promotion from the radio and all of that. Selling the tickets is that, you know what I'm saying? After that, it's just you selling the tickets off of the name. Murder Mook, Hitman, Holla, you got the billboards going and all that. It's going to be a lot that goes into promotion, but that's handled on the back end with Hot 97. Now, in terms of what you do with the revenue shares, that's where the issue comes in, because I don't know what the bread split and all that would be. You know what I'm saying? But you would need somebody saying like it's a lot of spectacle, not enough sport. That type of card is you need it to be a spectacle, right?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
You need the investors. You maybe need to reach out to Red Bull. Also, Red Bull is another company
Red Bull's
that
a great
is
investor.
known for funding a lot of indie hip hop. They funded concerts. They got like a lot of concerts that started out from ground zero up into like big, like Governor's Ball. There's a lot of places. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that Red.
You think Red Bull's gonna do this type of event?
Absolutely.
Now, Yes, because
I
look,
think so.
Red Bull on their in the international market, they sponsor the guy that Disaster Battle, and he has proven to them like he's the Red Bull champion. Obviously, they know the metrics of battle rap overseas, so they already are well equipped with knowing the battle rap metrics at a higher scale. So they can take what URL is doing right now and probably even take it to the next level and make it global. All right, how about instead of performing in the States, how about we give all you guys passports and y'all come over here and we sell out something over here overseas? You know what I mean? Like it's different markets and stuff. They just gotta like reach out and you know what I mean? No, don't be so close-minded.
Say, Polo, you sound very optimistic. I fuck with the optimism though.
Yeah, I like this.
No, it's not.
I
The crazy
see-
shit
I
is
don't-
when
I
you
don't-
listen, when you understand. Now, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. When you understand like business, it's not really optimistic. This shit happens every single day. Like this is not some wild thought about unicorn shit. Like people get business offers all the time.
I don't know, like
It's
just in my example, like the concerts I went to Radio City were sponsored by like Monster Energy and Red Bull, and you know what I'm saying. They had a whole group of sponsors that kind of had booths set up and all types of shit, and you gotta kind of make it into that where now you got your merchandise in there and stuff like that. They recouping off of everything from the merch to the bar.
Who was at
and
that
things
concert
like that.
though? Who was the artist on that?
Weezer. I went to go see
Okay.
Weezer at Radio
I can
City, and
actually-
that was a great concert too.
I can actually use myself as an example because when I was coming up, I had this cipher called We Got Bars, and it got really big to the point where I was getting sponsored to host ciphers. Like I literally would host ciphers in stores. Like I would get artists, some of the hottest artists. I don't know if y'all know Flatbush Zombies. I had them reach out to try to. I had a lot of people like at the time try to be a part of this. I had companies like 10 Deep, Rocksmith, Red Bull, all reaching out to me to try to sponsor my stuff and throw me capital and to go, you know what I mean, to expand and do a lot of stuff. So it is definitely possible. Like this is not something that, you know, is speaking from like a I wish standpoint. It's speaking from nigga, I've been through this. I done seen this happen before. It's possible. You just gotta know the lanes to market it.
Right. I agree with that, but you know that always comes with because like in a battle rap sense, right? Your core battle rap fan. If it's too polished, with people actually, you know what I'm saying? Like with people actually like because we like a certain grittiness to our shit too. But at the same time, though, I do think a Hitman Mook situation, like the card that you talked about, I do think that's a big draw. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting the pay-per-views off and things like that, like I think there's, you know what I mean? It's always tough, right? Like because you don't want to overprice the market in a sense, right? But the card that you named, my only question was, are people willing to pay $100 for that card? Like, and I'm gonna just say of the what we got like 250.
Tay Rock, Easy, Hitman versus Murder Mook.
Let's go.
Tay Rock versus Easy the Block Captain. Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty. Geechee Gotti versus T-Rex. Jazz the Rapper versus Miss Hustle or Misfit. Goods versus K-Shine. I mean Twerk or K-Shine versus New Jersey Twerk.
I'll take the shine.
You think that's a bill? You think people would pay a bill for that? $100?
What? Yeah, yo, bro. People was paying bills for regular ass concerts, scissor concerts, all different kind of concerts. Why would they not pay?
I'm saying for the pay-per-view. For the pay-per-view.
Oh, for pay-per-view?
It's $100 pay-per-view.
I mean, shit. People was paying $75, but this card, I think people would pay that.
Yeah, they understand like this.
It's the same battle rap.
Niggas are paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really
They pay
questioning
that
the battle
$100
rap. Battle rap fans pay. Like they not cheap.
Niggas gonna bootleg it too though, but they gonna pay for that shit too though.
Yeah.
But if you have it in a situation in a way where you dealing with one of them companies that got all them type of them softwares that can automatically detect when it's all anywhere on the internet and knock your channel down, you're not gonna want to bootleg that.
There's certain companies where it is very difficult to get them bootlegs. I ain't gonna hold you. It is. I mean, but I've seen like Triller bootleg, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't think I think that, you know, you always have to deal with a percentage of that, but if it's this type of card, people are going to want it to be a certain way, right? You got to add in some incentive for people to not do that. But that's difficult. In our culture, it's difficult, right? Somebody's making this point right now. People was mad about $8 a month. You get $100, you know, for the pay-per-view. In the building, you charge people what $150 to like $175 to be in the building for it. You know what I'm saying? Let alone you got your VIPs and your stage passes and all of that as well. I mean, that is a big revenue base. You know what I'm saying? And Radio City is not fucking cheap. That's not cheap. But it holds 6,000 motherfuckers, bro. It's a 6,000 people venue. You know what I'm saying? I think I think you probably need to add one or two more to that card because I feel like for a situation like that, you need at least.
Damn,
7.
what time this shit starting?
And you need at least 7.
Yeah, I feel like adding no more. No, listen.
I feel like you need 7 battles for that card.
Yo, listen.
You do.
Respectfully,
you
this
can't
is
do
big
5.
dog. Yo, respectfully, this is a big dog card.
I get it, but you need 7 battles for that.
This not. This ain't one of them app situations. This ain't one of them trying to get you back hot situations. This to save battle rap. All them other people, they could be in the crowd with us.
I get it, but what? How many battles you got? Like 5 there? I think
6.
Okay,
that's cool. That's enough, right?
6,
7, 8.
Anything
crazy.
more than that?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, 6 is definitely it. Now, if niggas got auditorium seats, some shit. Is the Radio City got seats? Is that the one with the seats?
Yeah. Radio City has seats, but they do have an open kind of pit area. Like it depends. You could do a lot of shit with that venue, right? Like you could open up the, you know what I mean? Because I don't think seating in battle rap, like seating is cool. I guess I've seen it work, but I think for a card like that, you do want that pit area too.
You
like
got listen. You
need
got it. It's time for this shit to elevate. Listen, if you want, like, you gonna have to take a chance one time. Like, it's time for this to elevate. Like, or else it's gonna keep being the same. Like, it's gotta elevate. Battle rap should have been in arenas like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's tough to pull off an arena with battle rap, man.
No, you know what I mean though. But I mean, like, it should have been in like these bigger arenas, not like a stadium. Like,
I mean, like even like a place like Arizona, I felt like when I walked in there, I'm like, man, this could easily hold like 2,000 to 3,000 people, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But it's like, you know, when you're in the building, you know what I'm saying, the pay for experience, you know what I'm saying, it's dope. But you know, it's battle rap, so you know what I'm saying, like where are people placed and all that other shit. Radio City's a good venue. It is, and this type of card is ambitious, but this would be the type of shot in the arm, like the SM2 shot in the arm that we got, right? Like that was a major look because look what happened post SM2 is some great battle rap that went on, right? And they continue to fill up these different venues and stuff off of the momentum that created. I think that's important to do that. And I think it's probably a worthwhile investment maybe to do a couple battle deal where you got, you know what I'm saying, you got the venue for multiple times around, and you re-up on that, and then now it sets the stage for whatever comes next, right? But, you know, at the same time, though, you get Hitman and Mook, and you get all these different names and stuff like that, right? I think the mantra is shift over to the farm system and bringing in the new talent. Where does that go then? What happens to the newer people if the goal was to
big event, say y'all this huge event, y'all bring in new fans and all this shit, what's next? Like that's the question, Pose. That's where I'm at. Are you gonna continue to do this shit?
What happens next?
If it's successful and you meet all the quotas that you were supposed to meet, hell yeah, they're gonna be on your line before you can even wake up in the morning. You're trying to set up something new.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Well, but see, and then the other thing would be then, right? Say if you were, and I'm going off of this Radio City type of thing, right? If now that becomes the panacea, right? Now that becomes what people, you know, what the newer artists shoot for. I want to do Radio City because remember, for a long time, Webster Hall, Irving Plaza, yo, if I get in Irving Plaza, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get in Webster Hall, I made it. You know what I'm saying? So if you do the big, you know, Carnegie or whatever, or something on that level, the Radio Cities or whatever the case might be, now that becomes, yo, I want to be there one day. You know what I'm saying? So then that means that the smaller venues, okay, maybe those become the sub. Then you know what I'm saying? Like that's the smaller venue before you get to a Radio City type of thing, right? But that again, this is all going to depend on demand. This is a lot of money we talking about. This is a huge investment. It's a giant investment.
It's a big investment.
So you feel like it would take a big card to save?
I feel like the only way to go up, like you have to do better than you did before. You already got the experience from caffeine. Whatever budget they gave you, you know it's possible. You know it's possible. There's companies out there that's willing to give you X amount of dollars for your product. You already have a proven record. So now you have to go up the next step. Like it makes no sense to leave a deal and then try to go back to how you was operating before you got caffeine. No, that's you're gonna be bankrupt by December. If
Polo,
you try that
where was Mook and Reed Dollars? What venue is that in Texas?
That was in Houston.
Yeah, that was it.
That was we was there for that.
Yeah, that was a very quality venue. I ain't gonna front. That was
but this
very
Houston
quality venue.
Houston ain't the crowd that's gonna bring battle rap back. Respectfully, it got to be New York. Like it just has to
let me
be.
ask you this too, from like.
Okay, I agree with you, but
from the odds, how many of these? Be realistic. I know all these battles sound powerful on paper.
They do.
They do. We've seen cards like this that sound powerful. Everything else.
Yep.
Be realistic. How many of these battles are going to be good in New York City that night?
Oof.
I'm waiting around all day.
There it is.
6,000 people.
There
shoulder
it is.
to shoulder. Be realistic. Give me a real percentage.
Okay, now I'm being listen.
Be good?
I'm being real. If this happens like how it's supposed to happen, and the battle rappers is gonna be comfortable in the dressing room the whole day, relaxing, getting their mind right for the battle. It's not really like if it's a comfortable situation where it's big market involved, they're gonna treat their artists like how they would at a Rolling Loud, how they got green rooms and back rooms, like they're treating them a certain way. So I feel like it's gonna be the same quality. And these are matchups that you're not only picking out a hat and throwing this name versus this name. Hitman Murder Mook is a history. Tay Rock Easy is history. Loaded Lux.
No, you right. But how many of the battles, just out of the 6?
All of them. I'm going 6 for 6.
All right. Wait, run down the card again, and then let's just go by percentage. What's probably going to be?
I'm just saying the metrics that take everything into account. Like standing around, just everything you know about New York battle rap.
True.
How many of these battles are going to be good? That we're not saying like we know they.
Let's go through it.
I say at least 4 out of 6. At least.
Okay, who's opening the? Okay, let's go. Let's. Who's opening the show?
That's a good question.
Jazz the Rapper and Miss Hustle.
Okay, I'll put that in the good batch because it's opening. We know how people act when they open.
Okay, now you ready for the next one?
I feel like them ladies will tear that fucking house down.
They're gonna tear that shit up. The next one is about the next one. Because I don't want. So
I know where it's gonna get nasty, but let's see.
I'm gonna break. But look, listen, hold up. Let me go. Let me cook. This one, the card placement is what's gonna be key because I'm specifically putting shit like this for a reason.
Right.
Jazz the
Let me
Rapper.
see what you do second.
Jazz now. Most people would think, I'm gonna go Geechee Gotti T-Rex next because that's the name, but they not. No, I'm gonna go K-Shine New Jersey. I'm going K-Shine New Jersey Twerk. The reason why I'm going K-Shine New Jersey Twerk next is because Miss Hustle is gonna bring the energy. Jazz is gonna bring the energy. I want to keep the crowd high, wake alive, showing them like, yo, this is battle rap.
Polo.
I think that's bad.
You do Rex and Geechee next because they have the capability.
Let me explain why you don't do them next because you got to think about if you playing the long game. If you do Geechee Gotti, hold up, let me go.
They have the ability
to cut me off mid-sentence. Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti and T-Rex is cool, but if you do K-Shine Twerk and then follow that with Lux and Rum Nitty, that's gonna take away from Lux and Rum Nitty. You want to do Twerk, you want to do 2 high energy battles to wake the crowd up. Then you got Geechee T-Rex. That's gonna be a grudge match by the time they go. You know how they promo go.
Okay, let me break this down. This is what you gotta really do to study the metrics of this shit.
I know this.
When Rex battles at the end of the when Rex battle at the end of the night,
I like that.
3rd, 4th, he's usually bad. That's a fact.
No.
Goes second, he does very good. Okay, we gotta
agree. I think you do Gotti.
So you need to
Rex
have Rex hurry up and battle.
Yeah.
But the thing is, honestly, this is a mega card, so it's no really.
No, it's not. Rex has the ability, and Geechee get on them little lazy part with you. They have the ability to bring the
Geechee is main evented and broke the room before, so Geechee could go anywhere on the card and break the room. I'm just more so concerned.
Him and Rex have the ability, I feel like, to make the crowd go down. Like,
I'm just more so concerned with K-Shine and Twerk if they go and then Loaded Lux and them go after.
You put them dead in the middle.
I might low key in the show with them niggas.
The 4th or in the middle. You don't put.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, you start with it. You start with K, and also you want to get twerk while he ready to go. You like respectfully. You want to get twerk when he ready to go. You want to get K-Shine when he ready to go. It'd be a lot going on with them two brothers.
I've seen K-Shine go crazy at the end.
Yeah, and I've also seen K-Shine go crazy at the beginning of the call with Real Sick.
I've never seen T-Rex headline and go crazy. That's there. Tell me one time T-Rex is.
But T-Rex ain't headlining. It's still 4 more battles.
Tell me one time T-Rex has went.
It's still 4 more battles. These are opening battles. This is a 6-card battle. They're in the middle of the card.
You're saying that you're. What are we saying here? Polo, are you saying you doing?
No, I'm
Rex
saying.
Rex
I'm saying, I don't. Listen, honestly, the placement don't matter. That ain't the point.
It matters.
The point of the bro, it really do. You know that's not.
This is an all-star card. This is not what we see. Yo, this is not. This is not a redemption or something. This is a Summer Madness card, bro. All these battles are main events.
The placement matters a lot.
I think it matters.
The placement do matter a lot, but with this card, the placements, Geechee Gotti, whether he goes second or third or fourth or fifth, it's still Geechee Gotti versus T-Rex.
It don't matter.
I don't.
Man.
Bro, I really think
the placement matter a whole lot, especially with T-Rex. You gotta put T-Rex.
You gotta put T-Rex in the beginning of the show. The second or third battle was the beginning of the show. What are you talking about?
I think you put.
Are y'all trying to have T-Rex and Geechee finish the card? Like I'm lost in what the argument.
No.
I'd rather them go earlier.
I'd rather have them go earlier too. Second. Probably if you open it up with Jazz and
regardless of second and third, they gotta go second and third because Loaded Lux, Tay Rock, and Hitman all gotta go with that.
I don't think we do. I don't think Loaded Lux and see that's the matchup that I'd probably be most interested in because I'm a lyrical person. But I think the Lyrical Miracle matchup, man, that could really, you know what I'm saying? You don't wait for the end for that or even toward the end. I think maybe that goes after you get done with Rex and Gotti.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever placement you put Geechee, you have to put Lux in them right after because
I think so.
You have to.
I think that's what Posey is saying, right?
Yeah, no. Posey is saying that. Well, I'm saying that. What I'm trying to say is, whatever placement you put Geechee and T-Rex, you have to put Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty behind after pause. You can't put Geechee Rex a crazy performing battle, then Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty, because people brains just heard twerk go.
I'm not even talking about. I'm more concerned to T-Rex. T-Rex has the ability to drop a dud if you put him later in the event.
But
this is all about
crazy. And all his major battles and big stages, he went crazy. He won 10K.
But where was they? Him versus Verb? That was early. Give me a late.
That was the third battle. That was the third battle.
Give me a late T-Rex.
But him versus Verb was the third battle. He's the third, third battle.
Okay, even if you say that, cool. Give me another late T-Rex where he went.
I'm not trying to put him late. I'm trying to put him in the third battle.
I think
cool. That's all I was saying. Let's put him early.
I'm saying that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I may even do that.
I'm low-key not putting him third.
Yeah, I may do that second, bro. I'm gonna come clean. Just because, like, Rex comes in, you know what Rex comes in the room, right? We've been to events. Rex has a crazy entourage. It's Harlem in the building. Everybody's ready. The blunts is lit.
I don't think y'all understand it.
Let's get to it. You know, I don't want Rex waiting around. Me personally, I don't.
I understand, but this is not a normal card. This is a mega card. Like, you got to picture that with that mind frame. So
yeah, but all them pictures and all the bullshit going on, bro, I want them to get their shit out the way so they can
everything into account. What we know about battle rap.
Yeah.
They gotta be, regardless, them 3 battles have to be the first set of battles. Whatever way you arrange it, I feel like those are good, really opening battles.
Yeah, Rex got to go in the first 3.
I will put
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I have it as it.
All right. I'm saying 2, but if you want to put,
I'm saying 2 too. But yeah, I get it. You put them third. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was saying 2 or third. They got to be 2 or third. Whatever way.
Because low key, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might even put if it was me, I might even put Nitty and Lux second. Low key, because yes,
you don't
because
put them after you might be
because here's the thing,
Lux, you need that build up,
bro. That thinking that like
build up.
I don't know why.
There's gonna be a lot of lyrical like shit in
lyrical energy. You should kind of do it like that. There, I see that. Lux could be first.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I actually do like that. Lyrical energy.
Yeah,
lyrical energy. Yeah, you could. Yeah,
but then that's where Rex and Geechee. Where do they fit in that?
They energy. They energy. So Lux, Rum Nitty lyrics. I feel like and they lyrics too. Geechee and Rex's lyrics. I don't know what's going on right now. We acting like
Rex on the big stage. His probability of dropping a dud is very high in the
but I
area.
feel like for this, now look, this is where the battle rappers come in. I feel like this is gonna be something that they're gonna be getting a big bag for, and they know what this is for, so they're gonna have to show up.
Quick
I'm gonna be
question: What was
completely
the Drake
honest with
event?
you.
What was that supposed to be? Wasn't that
You
a
said
big
what?
event that was a big bag attached?
What?
What did
event?
Rex do in that?
Wait, what event?
Remember the Drake event? What did Rex do in that? Wasn't that a big event with bag attached super
Nah, he
cars?
was getting heckled all through that battle, man. Them
was.
Crips in that building, once he slammed that hat on the floor,
Oh, yeah.
the Crips in that building was heckling him the whole. I was right there. They was heckling him the whole battle.
Well,
The minute he
look,
threw that hat on the floor, I swear to God, them niggas in there was hot.
I don't know why he did that. That was
bro,
crazy.
I don't even think, to be honest, and this is gonna sound crazy. I know who Hitman and Mook are. I don't know if I end the card with them. I think I might save. I'm just saying, bro.
Mook has proved he can end
Yeah,
cards.
he has proved that. Hitman and Mook has proved that already.
Yeah, that's
Mook
true.
has ended the last 2
You know
years.
what?
years.
You know what? I take that back. You're exactly right. My bad.
And yeah, he had a
And this is and by the way, the people that are gonna listen to this is no indictment on the talent. It's just certain niggas. I feel like when they get in the building, you want that motherfucker to hit the stage immediately. Like, yo, Gotti Rex, go to the stage. Like, we ready now. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they walk in the building, type shit. Cause I don't, you know what I mean? I just know the energies, and I know everybody gonna be amped to see that. You know what I'm saying? Boom, let's get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine if this is a super event, all the celebrities in there and all of that. I'd rather have them get their shit out the way so they could chill. You know, they got huge entourages and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I know if I was the K-Shine and Twerk, I feel like that's a tough act to follow, bro. It just is. That's a very, very difficult act to follow, bro.
The point of this, and I don't know, man. I think like, well, that's wishful thinking, but I just feel like if you get a big, like, if this all wishful thinking, because if it's a big invest and all that, if you get a big invest and all that, I think the battle rappers should want to show up because they're being paid how they want to pay. They're getting everything they want to get.
100%.
I feel like now that we know caffeine is pulled out, maybe over the last few years, the reason why some of the performances haven't been subpar is because battlers ain't been getting paid what they want to get paid because the budget is getting cut. So I think that could also factor into that too.
Yeah, I just feel like you know, and that's why initially I said 7, because you got to break up that. You need a little bit of intermission, because when you get that high energy battle, if you're not gonna do Twerk and K-Shine last, that battle has potential to outshine in terms of energy, in terms of like magnitude, haymakers. You're gonna hear the fucking crowd from Radio City all the way to the Bronx, right? Like, just of energy, you're gonna have to break that shit up, because then by the end, standing around, I basically worked like an 8-hour shift. I done seen the homies, I done got drunk, maybe smoked a blunt or two. You know what I'm saying? Then I go, oh yeah, it is this last battle. You don't want that energy for the last jaunt. You don't. And that's
you feel
tough,
like Shine and Twerk should end it headline?
bro. If you're gonna do 6, I get it because of Hitman and Mook, and they are who they are, and that's the main event. I get that, but I'm saying for what the energy of that, I could honestly see a scenario where Shine and Twerk could be such a crazy battle. Niggas ain't gonna want to follow that, bro. Shine and Twerk on 100. That's a tough act to follow, bro. I'm sorry.
Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty on 100, and y'all forget one of the craziest battles that y'all not really mentioning. Tay Rock versus Easy on the main stage with the history they got.
Exactly.
Rocking Easy anywhere. Like, I'm not even.
I'm not worried about the place on the map.
I think that one is a certified classic.
I'm not worried about where I place that.
The only person I'm literally worried about is T-Rex.
I can't say that.
He is the guy who has the ability to actually make this shit go downhill.
I mean, I feel like if Nitty and Lux is at the end of the night, and it's
going off attendances and what we know about his history on the big stage.
Sure.
If he's battling later,
would you want to replace this battle with another battle?
No, I'm cool with keeping Rex and Geechee. I like that battle. I'm just saying,
it's a great battle.
I like it early. Like,
me too.
Second.
Me too.
Do y'all agree with Jazz? Okay, so Jazz the rapper, Miss Hustle first, Geechee, Rex second.
I like
Lux Rum Nitty third.
Yeah.
And we do Tay Rock Easy.
Oh God, that sends it up. That sends it the fuck
And
Man,
then
up.
say about easy at third.
right in
That'd
the
be powerful.
Kayshawn versus
Right in
Twerk.
the K-Shine twerk. And then, but again, and then you're gonna get to Hitman
No.
Mook.
We might have to. Nah, you right. You might. Wait, don't we do the Lux and Nitty after the?
Nah, so I was just saying this order, like what Jazz the Rapper, Miss Hustle, Geechee Gotti versus T-Rex, Loaded Lux versus Rum
Yeah,
Nitty.
they right. Rocket and Easy after Rex, just in case Rex. It's all about Rex. I'm telling y'all, this card is really
Nah,
based
bro, I
on
can't
Rex.
do that to Rex, bro.
Nah,
Because I can easily see the Rum Nitty, because Rum Nitty and Lux is the writing is gonna be so dense, and they're gonna have a lyrical matchup to a certain point, and following up a fucking room rocker, haymaker. Drop you know what I'm saying, your blunt falls out your hand. You know, we've been in them crowds. Your drinks in the air, you high-fiving the homies, and yo, what did he just say? 1,000 run backs, and you know what I'm saying, all of that shit. Following that up with a lyrical miracle, put your thinking cap on type match, bro. Nah, bro. Nah.
You don't think it's going?
Nah. No. I think that's a difficult. Some of these motherfuckers, and again, I'm not saying this because everybody here is super talented. Everybody here is a great MC. I'm just saying, energy wise, of what the matchup could be, and assuming everyone is on 10, it's a very tough act to follow, my nigga. That it just is, bro. It is. That's a tough act to follow, bro. I would say between Rock and Easy and motherfucking K-Shine and Twerk, that following that up is gonna be, it's tough. It just is, and that's why when you said maybe you do those back to back, and then you get the Mook and you know what I'm saying, Mook and Hitman Holla. Okay, cool.
Nah, Mook and Hitman gotta end it.
They gotta end it, but then maybe you put them.
Verb and Swamp make the cut.
I wanted them, but you said
that's
nah.
Another battle where you can't. You gotta be very.
Nah, I don't think. Nah, because
that's
the build up. It's a lot of the build up. I feel like
that's a good battle on the card. The break.
He's done. You know how niggas treating Verb.
Oof. Yeah, nah, and then Verb the type. If he lose the card, he gonna ruin. He gonna shit trash the whole joint.
He might gonna spaces it while he's at the event.
He gonna ruin the whole point of this is the same battle rap. He gonna trash the whole joint. Yo, them niggas had it back. Yo, the water tasted like Poland Spring tap water. Like he gonna really be in them that pockets. He gonna be talking about everything.
Yeah, we gotta fade Verb. We gotta not fade a fighter, but get him away. He can't be on the card. Like
no. The water in the back was like tap water. Like he gonna really be in that.
Yeah, no Verb, man. We gotta make sure this go good. Only person I'm concerned with my money with is Rex after 2. If y'all put him on second, I'm good. If it's on third, my heart's beating.
Damn.
What other matchups out there?
And you know what's funny is that Pose, I feel the same way about Lux and Nitty. I do.
That one too.
Nah, that one I'm not worried about. Like, I know that's gonna be like, I know every backpack battle rap lyrical fan that's their dream matchup. So I ain't really worried about that. In a
crowd of 6,000. I mean, and I'm backpack bro. I know. Because, you know, how many times have we seen those types of matchups follow the high energy matchup and niggas is talking to it, niggas is, I ain't really get it. Like, what is it he's really saying, son? Like, no, let me go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bar. I watched it on cam type energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a thinking cap battle. Once certain niggas get on stage, the ignorance is up. The ignorance level is high. We want to see haymakers and, you know what I'm saying? We want to get to that. We want to get to the excitement. Lux is going to make you think. Nitty's going to make you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Nitty has haymakers too, and Lux is Lux, right? Like, these are all great battlers. I'm just saying, putting that energy after certain shit, bro, man.
Yeah, this card is going to give you the perfect balance of everything. But it's super weird, you know. It is what it is, but I just feel like you to save battle rap to like bring people back into this, and you're gonna need a big card.
I accept the premise that you need a big card. I also think that look, you know, I was a big fan of tournaments. I was a big fan of that. I do think, you know, getting back to that. I think that could be another thing that helps out too. And this time, the 16 is all Hall of Fame jackets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we had the Nitty and Gotti tournament, which was fire, by the way. That whole tournament was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then the end of it was a fucking movie. But I'm saying, you said the big card thing. I think my thing, okay, to save battle rap, quote unquote, right, might be a little hyperbolic, but to save battle rap, give me a 16-man tournament, just Hall of Famers. Just Hall of Famers, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You do that shit over the course of a month and a half. You have matchups in between that on the off weeks where you don't have, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get 2 weeks to write. The off weeks, you get you work in your other matchups, your mid tiers, or you know what I mean, whatever, people who fell short in the tournament and stuff like that. Now you got your mid-tier energy going on, and you got your nice fights going on the off days, and just basically what they did in the COVID era. Except
they don't have the roster to do that though.
I think they do. They absolutely do. Yes, they do.
They don't have the roster to do a 16-man tournament and
yes, they do.
The crowd interview. They don't.
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm.
Who the hell could they put in
a 16-round tournament on a big stage?
You do.
They know.
No. I'm not. I'm taking the big stage aspect out of it. Like, I don't think it needs to be like, because I'm not even doing the big stage shit. I'm saying give me a 16-man tournament, all Hall of Fame jackets, right? In the culture that we all fuck with. They all battling for something. At the end of that, then you have that big ass card with the championship matchup and all of that other shit, and you design your card how you gonna design your card, right? But I think 16-man matchup, 16-man tournament, do that shit over the course of a month and a half, right? You get your 2 champions, and then at the end of that, you take your ass back to Irving Plaza or Webster Hall. You get a great card, and then at the end, you get that matchup right there, and they deliver. I feel like you back. I feel like you back, and I feel like, you know, during that time, right? Because this would probably take about 2 months to get done. You know what I'm saying? During that time, now you have the investment is already there because of the names that's on the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your off tournament weekends where, nigga, I'm just getting good battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So you satisfying both the casual fan that knows all the Hall of Fame jackets, and then you got your fans like us that's gonna watch the off days, and we're gonna just get some good ass battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of go between, like, all right, I got this my tournament day, and then this is my you know what I'm saying, I'm just giving you a card, just something y'all can eat with, you know what I mean, and shit like that. And I think you set up some good matches off of that. And that way you got your whole roster out there. And then what comes after that is, yo, I done got some good matchups. Now is storylines, is promotion and things like that. You put an extra little bit of layer of promotion over it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that could be something that really helps bring shit back. You make that motherfucking pot crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that pot gotta be like a hundo, like a 150, like, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy like that. So it matters, you know what I mean? You bring in your all-star judges and shit like that, and again, this is not something that, like, if the pot is 200,000, bro, like, I'm not talking about niggas like me. I'm talking about you bring in industry titans to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your budget, some of your budget is maybe going to like a Joe Budden, a Fab, you know what I'm saying, like a Cameron and shit like that, because they all got their own platforms, so they gonna plug the shit too. So you got the fan bases of, like, say you got Cameron as a judge, you got Math as a judge, you got Joe Budden as a judge. Those are 3 of the biggest influencers in hip hop media right now. So they already doing some work plugging the tournament for you, and they actually fans of the sport. You know what I'm saying? On them off days, you get your tournament shit. You set up some shit with Math where niggas is at the barbershop getting a promo off and all that other shit. Joe Budden fucks with battle rap. Okay, we got so-and-so from the situation up here too. So you get promo going as well. So you covering all bases with that. You got your casual fans. You got your motherfuckers who fuck with the Joe Buddens and all that of the world. And it's just up to niggas to deliver. And you got the big ass pot at the end with a nice ass, you know, card. You put that motherfucker in New York City, Irving Plaza, boom. I think you back, in my opinion. That's what I think. I think that should be dope. The type of investment that we had during the tournament run during COVID was absolutely fucking crazy. That's some of the best engagement, in my opinion. I don't know the numbers, but in my opinion, that's some of the best engagement we had. That Nitty Gotti final was some of the best shit that, you know what I'm saying, smoking in terms of battle rap, that whole tournament. You see what I'm saying? Like, so.
But only thing is, you definitely gonna need it. But the only way they was able to do the tournaments was because they had caffeine funding.
Yeah,
so
you would need an investor, and then if you bring in like a Red Bull or you bring in a Hot 97 to help kind of push it and shit like that, that's continuous promotion. These niggas is going up there, they cutting their little freestyles and all that shit. They syncing up with Flex. Then you got other niggas like syncing up with Cam and all that other. And like I'm talking, these are Hall of Fame niggas, so it's nothing for them to sit down with a Math or Cam already respect a lot of these niggas, so you get different media on top of the fact that you doing the tournament. And then on the off weeks you got your guys that's in the they on the roster and shit, they formidable, but they having good matchups too, you know what I'm saying? Because like during COVID some of them off week matchups was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So you satisfying both the hardcore fan, the paying customer and all that good shit, and you enticing casual fans because you like, damn, 3 of the media that I fuck with anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if you
culture ain't gonna like that though.
What happened?
They don't like them like other niggas judging the battles.
Bro, if it's Cameron, Math, and Joe Budden, like what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, niggas don't give a fuck who. You know how we are in this culture.
I get it. I understand. But
gotta,
bro, if you do Cam, all right. So if you did a 5 judge thing, right? You got three of them titans in media. Like everybody respects Cam. We respect Math. We respect Joe Budden. Then get 2 niggas from the culture that we all fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Put in like a Jay Black and you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be, right? I'm not even picking myself for this type shit. But if niggas want me to do it, okay. We got these 2 niggas from the culture. Then we got your all-star niggas that motherfuckers gonna watch it because they involved. Okay. So we cover all bases with that. You know what I'm saying? 5 people judging this shit, and this is what it is. Put a big ass pot on the table, and then at the end of that motherfucker, like, all right, I give you a card, and I got you this main event matchup for whatever the pot is, and let that shit build. Because I don't think and the only reason I'm saying that is because like a big card, like where do we go from here is always the question. You do it like this. Now you got, like, on them off weeks, niggas is going to watch to see what else is going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting battle rap every week for 2 months type shit. And up until, the big card, I give it like a month to let the beat build. I sell out that arena, and now I got my shit going. You know what I'm saying? I got storylines moving. I got more shit that I could book after that. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I think that could work.
Bro, if Cam and one of them niggas fuck up judging on one of the battles, they gonna get cooked, and then they gonna curse niggas out on their pod.
How long did they cook?
Battle rap niggas.
Yeah, I don't know. Tournament, I don't know.
Okay.
It gotta be extra right for the tournament.
Yeah, listen, if it's a big ass pot like that on the line, and then you got niggas that, it gotta be rappers, it gotta be people that niggas respect and fuck with this culture. That's why I said Math, Joe.
I put that big bag into a tournament when you could just get fans what they want to see.
Yo, bro, niggas wouldn't want to see a 16-man tournament of just Hall of Fame niggas.
They done seen y'all do that already. They seen this like the script on already. Like I think they will do that. I think they will want to see
the niggas too. Like you
think so?
Hitman and them,
they ain't doing no tournament, man.
If you, how big would the pot have to be?
They want to appear like they're celebrities on the same level as some like Polo was saying. Like I'm not about to do a tournament for these niggas to judge me when I'm Hitman. I'm Mook. Like not. Well, what type of caliber battles are you saying?
What type of bag? I mean, I guess the question would be, what type of bag would need to be there in order to ensure those top tier niggas? What type of bag are we talking?
I remember I asked Surf if he would ever do a tournament for like 500 and $1 million, and he said no because he like, nigga, I could try to get that. Why would I do that 4 times when I can get one battle and get a crazy bag close to that and do it on my terms rather than battle every 2 weeks or every so often? Like I can battle on my term and make that same amount of money versus being in a tournament. So I think a lot of them have that approach.
You don't think you'll like this is actually more costly, but you don't think it would take $1 million to you? But you said Surf
Lydia do it. Geechee, I agree with this.
Geechee, Rum, Rock, and Easy would do that shit. K-Shine would do it. Twerk would do it.
More.
You don't.
Twerk. Yeah, but we seen twerk in tournaments. Bro.
I get it. It's $1 million. Well, it's 500,000 on the table or whatever the fuck we saying, right?
I forgot Twerk was in it.
It has to be it would have to be a massive pot. This is what I'm trying to say. But it's a massive pot, but while you doing the actual tournament, you're making bread back because you're doing shit every weekend on top of, all right, I don't even gotta kick niggas in the teeth for the pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing pay-per-views every weekend. You know what I'm saying? I could give you a flat rate to see everything, or you could pay this shit a la carte. Most people is gonna play the flat rate to see everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whatever that price point is going to be, niggas will pay that shit in order to, you know what I mean, to watch everything that's happening for that next 2-month span. You know what I'm saying? So that way you making money every time out. So then when it come time to bring the big pot, you done already made so much bread that it's like, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of pouring that into one card, I space the shit out. You know what I'm saying? I come up with a price point that makes sense. Nigga, you could pay this flat fee to see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And or you could do some a la carte shit. And all right, bro, I'm going to catch it in round 2 or whatever the case might be. I think most people pay that shit up front. And you know what I'm saying? You make it.
Them niggas ain't doing
back.
the tournament, though. Like, they like what Posey said, they got to create even if they not, as you can see, Smack been saying like, yo, I'm not paying these bags, and these people been acting like they've been getting these bags over the period of time. I'm not saying me, I'm just saying in general. So, like, they're not gonna want to be judged by people they feel like is on a level. Like, I just feel like if it, like, I don't see that happening.
The judges will have to be like,
they already be having a problem. Like when battle rappers judge them. Like,
that is
you know
true.
what I mean? So
that's
like,
true.
Yeah.
That's true. I get it. I was thinking of an idea that had more sort of longevity, you know, where you could go from that, and then it's momentum throughout the month and a half or whatever that you doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the tournaments were a big shot in the arm for battle rap. Now the world was closed at the time, but shit, like the engagement on battle rap, the talk, every weekend, every weekend Smack was trending worldwide. Every fucking weekend. You know what I'm saying? And that type of engagement now, you know what I'm saying? It may be some people that stand out on them off weeks and shit. And now you could put, you know what I mean? You could put different matchups together. There's something you could build off of that. You know what I'm saying? There's different storylines that come out of that shit. Like, so I feel like there's a level of continuity that you could have rather than having the one event that really just, you know what I'm saying? That does what it does. Like, so that's kind of where I was thinking on that.
Yeah.
But this was a fire episode.
Oh yeah,
sure.
this was incredible. This was one of the ones. I ain't gonna lie, man. This was dope because look, we had to critique everything that was going on. We had to analyze everything, but you know, we obviously we optimistic about it. And I do believe this, right? So I believe, fellas, right? Hip hop always is gonna find a way, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So all the talk of shit being dead, you know how we started off, this shit dead and all this shit not coming, you know what I mean? This fatalistic type talk happens every now and again. I don't believe that this shit is going away. As long as niggas got something to say, motherfuckers can rap, and niggas want to hear motherfuckers rap, battle rap ain't going nowhere, right? We just got to get back to the principles that made this shit great, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think there's some mistakes made. There's blame to be shared on multiple sides of the coin. You feel what I'm saying? And, as fans, as consumers, we know what we want. We know the type of shit that we want. The voices of the fans, the voices of the people got to matter. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some sort of synchronicity between what the fans want and what the leagues is offering. You know what I'm saying? And if the leagues don't feel like they can't offer that because of what the battlers are doing, they have to be in sync. This shit is all symbiotic. You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll get back there. We do. We will. We'll get back to where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Every culture has the moments where it's like, yo, what we doing? You know what I mean? But hip hop is always gonna find a way, my nigga. I really fucking believe that. We'll always find a way. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a good one.
No, it's a great show. So yo, follow us, Black Compass BCM on Twitter. Make sure you join the spaces, man. What Cola and Polo do in the spaces is dope. You know, I jump into spaces every now and again. I did a space that I recorded and everything, so make sure you check that out with some of the battlers. So I may jump into those bags. I may do some new battler type spaces and shit like that. So make sure you check that type of stuff out. I got some interviews coming. I got just specific battle type recaps coming for sleeper battles, for shit that I see, everything from here to overseas. Big shout out to that. And you know what I mean? Get back in tune with this shit, man. There's still a lot of talent out in the court. I'm not saying everything is good, but it's niggas that's really developing and they crafting shit. And they do rely on us to give them those critiques. You know what I'm saying? They rely on the fans to be like, yo, this nigga fire. We want to see more of that shit, or whatever the case might be. And we going to be still how he is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the battlers, like, bruh, you know what I mean? Especially me. That's a part of the, I wanted to critique myself on the new battler spotlight shit, because I was interviewing a lot of these guys, and it was certain game that I wanted to give motherfuckers that I kind of dropped the ball on, you know what I'm saying? Yo, repost this shit, yo. Like, repost some clips. Like, we need that. We need all that. So even in the intros of certain shit, you might see like, yo, here goes some clips from this battler that I'm interviewing right now. Shit, we may even review one of their rounds or whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? So I've already gotten the okay to do certain shit from different leagues and all that. So shout out to them that's allowing me to do that. So, I'm going to step my shit up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a nigga that's in this game, I can't complain if I'm in this shit and I got an influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using it. So that is what it is. But Polo, any wise words for the people before we exit?
All right. We out, man.
All right.
It's late.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like Black Compass.
It started super late.
Yeah. Black Compass Media, shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all continue to stay in tune, man. This is a great show. Share the stream, hit the like on the way out. Y'all be good. Be with y'all families and all that good stuff. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace.